welcome back to Fables by the Fire. As you can see, we're missing a few folks.
I killed them all.
Hey Sammy, he thinks we're missing a few people.
Yes, we have 3 folks who will be late and 2 folks who couldn't make it, unfortunately. But we're going to go ahead and get started, and those 3 people will be joining us here pretty shortly. So let's go ahead and dive into our D&D session after our intro video. Take it away. Last time,
Dragon Balls.
On Fables, boy.
you 2 people, which makes me more nervous than just having 2. After reuniting our best and saying goodbye to veteran member Littlemore, sorry Sammy,
Yeah, like she got out and we had to send her out. So.
yeah, you all, as well as new acquaintance Houdini, focused on a single mission. Rescuing the god Xigasha from the clutches of the Nine Hells. Some of you with more to gain, more to lose. With Gurgand using his enchanted tome that allows travel between planes, you were transported directly from his tower in Bayhold to the depths of the Nine Hells. Now standing in the infernal landscape of the Nine Hells, your quest to save Xigasha, and maybe the fate of the multiverse, who knows, begins. So, you all look over a plain, an ashen plain, very gray, on the first layer of the Nine Hells, which I believe Gurgand told you is Avernus. The oppressive heat presses down on all of you. The acrid scent of sulfur and burning flesh fills your nostrils. Not a fun time. Down the hill you stand on is Chad, also a scorched plain with rivers of flowing lava, jagged rocks, and cracked ground where you can hear flames crackling and steam hissing. Past the nigh endless smoldering hills is the horizon, which is a hazy blur of that heat distortion, the waving, the smoke. In the distance you hear a strange, low hum, a grinding of metal, and some type of reverberative noise. And as Chad falls to the bottom.
What a fun summertime getaway.
And takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Now he's down to 51. Actually, I need to write some of this down so I can keep track of him. I have quite a few characters to...
You do. So, you all are in the hells. Just you all are in the hells. What is it that you want to do?
Get out.
the first thing Littlebell does is cast shit pants.
Shit pants on who?
Probably Chad.
Okay. Chad says, "Whoa, my lady, I seem to have defecated."
I've seen to have made oopsies in my bed.
Require a rest stop whenever available.
Like I said, around you it's just gray, barren landscape, rocks, some flowing magma. Other than that, I mean, it's a pretty dismal, barren landscape, just hills and hills and hills.
Well, fun. keep going. Side
Bell.
streets.
Lunabelle pipes up and mentions that she is seeing a vision of going toward a large brass structure, a large building or city, it's hard to tell, made of metal, and behind it a flowing river with a few large boats and barges sitting on top of it.
That's great, Lunabelle. Like, where do you just point you in that direction?
She points straight ahead a little bit, skewed to the left.
Good. It's not the time yet. Necron's still reading his book. Not yet.
His nose is in his book. He doesn't even care.
He's gonna fall into like a pure lava.
He probably will. Probably won't even. Never mind.
And I guess there's only one way to go, is where
Where?
she's pointing.
Well, I mean, she knows, right? So let's do it. How do you feel about that, Orin?
Get me out of here.
I guess that makes sense.
Sucks, I guess.
He's so monotone.
Chromatic order.
So as you guys start traveling down the hill and meeting back up with Chad, you feel that traversing across this landscape is a forced march. There's an oppressive heat and malevolence. You can feel evil without Orin casting detect good and evil. You can feel an evil weighing upon your very soul. And traveling on this plane is going to be literally and figuratively hell. As you guys slowly trudge on in the direction that Lunabelle pointed. We'll go ahead and have Lunabelle give a survival check at advantage. And I'm sure bless.
With guidance.
Or guidance.
With guidance.
I don't know why I always think it's bless.
Is this where we're all gonna go when we eventually die?
Oh, that's without doubt.
Orin says, you specifically, yes.
I didn't do anything particularly bad in my life. Like, this is where we all try to like make amends.
He rolled above a 20. She. She rolled above a 20 and let me just see if I get a nat 20. Nope. And she starts leading you guys forward. So you guys start traversing down the hill. You meet up with Chad and then just keep going for about, we'll say about an hour. You guys travel until you reach the bottom, the bottom of a large valley, and are traveling in that for a little bit, and you see that at the top of the hill above you, past, it's on the way to where Lunabelle says, yeah, we need to go that way. You see what appears to be a camp of some kind. You see some tents, as well as some makeshift barricades made of, it looks like bone and some type of metal and infernal wood of some kind. And as you're probably about 200 feet from it, but you can smell the stench of brimstone and metallic blood filling the air. You hear some loud laughing in the distance. And I also need everybody, including Chad, just everybody, to go ahead and give me a con save. The DC is 10.
We will do Chad first. Because he doesn't have anything special for his con.
He has a lot special.
Neither do
Alright,
I.
Chad 17.
I got an 11.
Nice. Houdini and Carva are fine. Let's see, Lost Boy.
Hooray for the giant chicken.
Yeah,
Lost Boy's fine.
17, and Orin. Oh, and Orin's next to us, so don't forget your +5 people.
Oh,
Haven't needed
That's
it
a
yet,
16.
but yes. Oh.
oh no, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good.
No joke, Necron got a nat 1. +1 for saving throw. And then +5 for Orin?
+4, actually.
+4, okay. So he does not make it.
There it is, Orin. I rolled 15 three
That's
times
what
in a
happens
fucking
when you
row.
have your nose in the book all the time.
So yeah, Orin's over 20.
So after this hour and change, and you guys seeing this camp ahead, Necron puts his book in one of his bags, and he's like, "Guys, I don't feel too good."
Mr. Stark.
As he takes a level of exhaustion.
Oh no, he's tired.
I'm
Shut
sorry.
up.
Dog, we only walked for like an hour.
Who are you?
Looks like Lillimore's coming to
Who
say
was that?
hello.
What?
Who just said, "Dog, we've only been..."
This Margaret.
Margaret.
Get out of here.
That's it, we're gonna start talking like that now.
No.
Dog.
Yeah.
No.
As
Can't say that.
the oppressive malevolence and heat really sinks into his soul. That being said, this is a little bit of a timed thing. What are you guys wanting to do as far as when Abel says, "Hey, we need to go straight"? You can either literally go straight and go through the camp, or you can give a wide berth, give a narrow berth.
Does it look like a war camp, or is it like a town, a settlement type situation?
Go ahead and give me a perception check, advantage.
That's
and,
the word I was thinking about.
And we'll say guidance, I'm sure.
Skills, you said perception. And guidance, I think, for as well. Perfect. 19 plus 4 plus some stuff.
It appears to be a small fortified camp of some kind. As you kind of sneakily get a little bit closer, but not too close, still probably 100 feet away, you see that there are, it's very small, like about 5 to 10 tents max. And you see that there is a campfire of some kind that's, crackling. You see
What the hell?
There's
knows?
fires
Who knows?
everywhere.
Devilish faces surrounding it, and the flickering of flames make them look even more hellish. On the right side of the larger of the tents, there are two strange machines that you can't quite make out, or maybe not machine, but some type of something that includes metallic components.
Well, that didn't give us a lot, but I mean, it's only 5 something odd people, probably more than 10.
It doesn't appear to be a town
Yeah.
or settlement.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't think we should go over there. I'm believing we should probably go around. What you think?
I'm right with you right there. I am not touching anything.
Carva says, "Yeah, I don't like this place."
Shit, you're still here. Fuck.
Carva!
This thing's giving me some weird vibes, not gonna lie.
Okay. I'll be honest, we're on the same page right here.
Why doesn't Orin give me a religion check?
Everything here's the devil. What you mean?
Okay, don't worry about that.
Sounds about right for Orin. And something goes over his head. So are you guys going to give a narrow berth, wide berth, or plow through?
Well, I'm not pregnant, so. I don't know what it
So you don't want to give a white birth?
means. A white bird?
I was gonna vote for white birth, and I control Chad and Oren, so I got 3 votes right there.
Different birth. This is saying, do you want to just go through the camp, or be kind of near the camp and try to sneak by and save time, or go really far around, you'll waste more time, or use more time, but not have to sneak.
I mean, are we in a major hurry?
Are we?
I mean, the only thing we have to worry about is if we're at the place.
The only thing that makes you feel somewhat hurried is the fact that after about an hour, Necrons seem to have gotten tired.
Even more tired.
Yeah. So that's the only thing that would make you feel like it should maybe have a little bit of hurry. Other than that, nothing tells you that it should.
Yeah.
I want to do the white.
Well, hey, Necron, you let us know if it keeps happening.
Okay.
How's your book?
It's good. I've been talking to this guy named Mura. I can't really remember, but he seems like a good guy. Says he's a lich, you know, and promising me, you know, power.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
Oh, a lich, he told me, is like, you know what undead are?
Yeah.
It's like an undead, except it's better.
Well, okay.
All I know is, I don't care about the getting power thing. Once he tells me where he's at, and he'll tell me, I'm gonna take him apart and study his, you know, his parts. Because if he's undead, I should be able to saw pieces off and he'll be fine.
I mean that makes sense to me. I mean, I think everything kind of can get sawed off, except like a ghost, maybe.
I agree.
I mean, it's worth experimenting with.
Yeah, I'm all for experimentation.
Well, yeah, I mean, what? You're the only penny I value right now, Alma.
Woohoo! I'm special!
You said wide birth?
Yeah, let's do white berries.
White birth, alright.
Wide birth already.
I never had kids before, so let's make it happen.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Oh, I want to give advantage. Yeah, but you guys don't know this area very well, so we'll do flat.
Okay.
That was me arguing with Andrew.
He always wants advantage.
I know.
But you know what we can do? Guys. Do you fucking mind?
Aria!
So
It's the ghost of Lillamore.
that's gonna be a 16.
Woohoo!
Perfect. Okay, so you guys start traveling. As you travel around this larger hill, once again, this isn't pretty green. This is all ashen, covered in ash. You see orange bolts of lightning cracking down on the landscape. You guys see that there are bodies in this area. If you want to investigate the bodies, you can. Otherwise, there are multiple bodies of various different types of creatures. You see some like spikes made of some type of wood being protruding from the ground. You see burnt down tents. You guys see strange pools of some type of liquid throughout, almost like there were explosions and it's just kind of absorbed some hellish fluid within the pool. And I need, let's see.
This place is nasty.
Con again?
No. Well, actually, yeah, no, not yet. Why don't you roll me a dex save for... Are all of you guys like right next to each other, or
I feel like we're all just walking in like as a group, right?
kind of typical?
Yeah, because we gave it a super wide berth because we didn't want to deal with bullshit.
Yeah. So you guys, as far as you can tell, haven't been noticed by any of the folks on top of this hill. You've been very particular with, hey, if it looks like we're getting to a spot where it's a little bit more flat, let's go a little bit more around. So you guys have been very careful with that. I do need a dex save from everybody though. DC is 14.
Well, that's 18 for Margaret.
And do remember that you get your +4.
I didn't even roll the rest. Chad, for dexterity, I think is flat one. Yes, it is. Perfect.
24.
And if there are any failures, we'll say advantage because your perception check was pretty good.
Okay. And then Oren, who has a +4.
What was yours?
Jesus.
24.
You said saving throw, dex.
Yeah.
Oren. Does Oren get disadvantage on those for some reason? I have a feeling, but I don't know why.
I would imagine, but let me look. Mithril plate.
The chicken is pulling its weight.
Disadvantage on stealth checks.
Okay. 5 + 4 + 4.
5 + 4 + 4.
Is 12. I can't think.
5 + 8 is
How about 8 + 5? 13.
10 + 3, 13. So that's a fail, whoever that was.
Okay, he didn't roll an advantage, so let's roll advantage. Yep.
Fail?
Yeah, it's fail. 19-1.
Da. There's a huge thing.
What am I doing with this? I hate these pads. Why am I using this?
So Necron and Houdini both failed.
Okay.
No, Houdini.
I think you
Houdini.
passed.
Yes.
Someone failed for you.
Oren failed.
Or not Chad.
Yeah, Chad got an 18.
Let me just roll something real quick.
Do not care for these pads. Because they make the dice roll weird. I just don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you guys are walking, and you walk right over, and you notice at the last minute, which gives you guys advantage for trying to dive out of the way, you see an infernal rune start to light up, and a massive explosion of fire erupts.
Everyone dodge.
And everyone who failed takes 59 points of fire damage, but halved because everyone's wearing rings of fire resistance to 29, except for Necron, who takes all 59.
Alright, so
Sorry, Necron.
So 29 points of damage.
for everyone who failed, it passed, you don't take any,
If you pass, you take 14.
and then you half that.
That was halved to 14.
Oh, so we just take
So
14.
you take 14, yes,
14, and then Oren takes the full amount, but halved.
which is 29.
Okay, give me a second. This is gonna take a minute.
You're good.
Can we just say it was a super cool dodge, but we still got hurt?
Yes, so
Yeah.
you guys all, for what it's worth, which isn't too much, you guys all did see it, recognize it, and start to dive out of the way, but just the explosion of this fireball was too much. As you all kind of dive and start looking, why don't you guys give me a good old investigation check?
Woohoo! Investigation!
Indeed.
Hello.
Hello.
You all know that.
Fuck! The chicken has failed me.
Let me give damage to Lost Boy. Only 14.
Do I still get that +4?
We don't need it.
Oh.
That's just for saving throw.
So Oren, I'm dropping by how many? 29?
So,
72.
72. It doesn't matter. Just where you want.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's right here. He definitely said standing, but that's alright.
Yeah, you said
Oh yeah.
I knew it.
Might be.
Make up your mind.
Lunabelle.
This is weird. I don't like it. I don't like change.
It's so strange.
I wasted on that corner.
Margaret. Necron. Alright, so everybody's health is updated. Necron looks like trash. Complete and utter garbage.
No, Necron!
As he takes almost 60 points out of his 69.
69.
Yes,
I am
fire damage.
presuming that was loud.
Very, very loud.
My first,
As it explodes.
my first instinct is to look at the hill and see.
Look at the hill and see. Let me go ahead and see if they. Oops.
Yeah, see, my dumbass got a 7.
And I'll bring you up to speed here in 1 moment. You hear in the distance. Let me see which guy this is. Find out what made that noise. You hear carrying through the almost canyon-like valley that you guys are in. Kyle, welcome. We missed you.
Yep.
Let's see, you guys are in the Hells. Gray, ashy landscape. You were all just blown up a little bit by a massive fireball mine.
Oh my god, is that Skate?
No,
You know he would be there.
You see signs of war.
you said it was a ruin?
Yes.
Just want to make sure. Okay, it wasn't like a little ball of fire. It's like a little like device. It was
No. You saw an
a glyph
infernal
or a-
rune, a glyph that started to light up at the last minute, then explode into a ball of fire.
wonderful.
Give me an investigation check, somebody, if you want to spend a couple seconds looking at your surroundings real quick
Yeah,
for
I-
more runes.
I mean, I'm gonna vote we retreat here in a minute, but.
Let's investigate first, then retreat.
Okay.
Just to see.
Do you want it? Advantage? Go for it.
Advantage?
Yep.
Alright. 13 plus.
And guidance, of course. So D4.
So we're in a fight, correct?
No, we just got blown up by
I got a dirty
stationary thing.
Oh, kind of like a trap.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they heard us. They heard the explosion and they're coming.
Okay,
So
so
we're taking a wide berth. to try and
potentially
avoid them.
going to be.
Yeah, some bullshit might be heading our way.
Do you guys want mass healing word, or can Necron just heal himself with cure wounds?
Make him use a good shit. Heal everybody.
Yeah.
Is everybody feeling like
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna turn it down. That's
Yeah,
fine.
right? That's a free spell slot that we don't have to use.
so mass healing word up to 6 creatures. So let me I'll look at who's doing worst.
Does that include himself?
Yeah, he's definitely getting a lot of that. I thought it was. Oh, you're picking 6 creatures, not everybody.
Yeah, it's up to 6 creatures.
I mean, Margaret's more or less fine. So.
I mean, in all honesty, let's be honest, he would accidentally forget to do himself.
I mean, I like where your head's at.
I like that.
But as a character, he's probably
I'm
thinking
sorry.
about something else, or who, or something.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm so
he would he'd be like, oh, I forgot to do myself.
Actually, he has to take it all, unfortunately.
He doesn't
He
have
rolled real bad.
What a.
He doesn't have
Well, it's not like a tool you divvy out.
You could always just text
He's
him
just
saying,
gonna take
hey,
it.
re-roll your character.
Now, everyone in a moment will get 11 points. Let me just give him his real quick before we kill him. There, he's feeling a little better. Okay, so hit points lowest are Alma.
Huh?
Let's see.
Oh, did you long rest me?
Alma, yeah.
Okay.
Alma, Carva, Houdini,
And Chad has 37.
Chad, Lunabelle. Everybody fine with them getting the 11?
Yeah.
Okay, so Alma, heal yourself 11.
Should I be selfish?
Go up 11 is 48.
And I have Lunabelle's hit points and Orin's hit points.
Okay, you're gonna do that? Hell
Yeah. Just 'cause it's way easier on this. rather than you having to tally everything. And
I mean, I'm gonna keep track anyway. I gotta keep you honest.
that's fair.
I don't know how they died, but they were at full health. I don't know how they died.
I don't know.
Oh no, it's fireball. It happens.
I found fireball.
What was the investigation checks?
Oh, to check to see if there was any more runes, but it was a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So looking around, you don't see any in your immediate vicinity, but you do see a little further out a light glowing in the ash. You also see these strange, they're odd things made of metal and bone that are mostly blown to bits, so you can't really get too much detail on them. Not to mention you guys are likely in a hurry, but in your immediate surroundings, looking back, you don't see any in about a straight line. Looking forward, you don't see any over this small hill that's overshadowed by the large hill where the camp is. So you have two options that look clear of these fireball runes. To the left and right, you see more. And of note, you see a few flying creatures of some kind take flight above the camp just by a few feet and start looking toward your guys' general direction. You do not know if they've seen you.
The chickens.
You guys are about 200 feet away.
200 feet. So we booking it, or
Let's get out of here.
you want to backtrack, or you want to risk going forward?
Go forward.
You gonna risk going forward? Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, let's,
Sure.
Let's avoid the one with the rune.
Yeah, I do not want to get hit by an explosion again.
That's fair. So you guys start, I assume, dashing?
Through the snow, yeah.
Are you guys trying to
Dashing
be?
through the snow.
Are you guys trying to be
Watch
stealthy
myself play.
or quick?
As we go.
Stealthy or quick? Stealthy or quick? Stealthy or quick?
I think
Over there, Andrew, you're here.
I go quick, but I'm also like 2 feet, so it shouldn't be too hard for me to be not seen.
okay. I think honestly, let's do a little sneaky sneak.
Yeah, let's do a stealth.
Sneaky snake.
Okay.
Sneaky snake. I'm a sneaky snake.
Mhm.
Hey, we're doing a sneaky sneak.
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah,
sneaky,
sneaky,
sneaky, sneaky.
So why doesn't everybody go ahead and roll stealth?
Stealth, I refuse.
Sammy and Andrew, welcome. Your characters are updated for correct hit
Plus
points.
7 stealth, it might be the
Your
better.
characters are updated with the correct hit points.
I'm rolling
death
I'm dead. Got it.
We're dragging y'all by your feet.
That won't be hard. Just throw me in a bag.
Can I roll for the group?
I see the compromise you guys make.
Done.
I see the compromise you guys make. You gave me the hard chair, but you gave me a literal stack
Cushion.
of cushions.
I thought that it might work.
Find out.
He's tall.
There we go.
He's still on camera.
I'm not gonna lie, I was waiting for him to sit on it and they just slip out.
That's what I was worried about, honestly. I was like, oh no.
Well, hang on a minute. I'll suddenly respect you a bit more. Hang on. Oh, never mind.
No.
Knock him down a couple pedestals.
So, with Lunabelle guiding you all towards the bronze
We're going
city,
this way.
bronze city of some kind, you said stealthy. So why don't everybody roll me a stealth check real quick?
Oh, we
Yeah,
got
well,
that
I tried with
number.
Warren, though.
I already did it.
Margaret has disadvantage on those, because you know, Margaret. Orin just recently bought some new armor, I remember, that lets him not have disadvantage.
Carter's paper.
Yes.
I know it's somewhere.
What is it?
There.
Carter's
Could you
paper.
get me?
Right?
There's paper?
It's the
Orin bought some new armor.
Disadvantage.
The grid
the
paper?
thing
Armor
right
plate
there.
on
There's like a
does
whole
not have disadvantage.
tray deck tray.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
The mithril armor?
Yeah.
Mithril plate? Did he not know what
And that might have been carved.
That's on.
Goodbye, Carboy.
It seems like what you wanted.
Oh no, that's just one paper.
There was no other paper.
Is it not?
Hold
Did
on,
you need my
I
roll?
gotta use my phone. Just 'cause
Did you need my roll?
Oh yeah, what was it?
19.
19.
23.
Nice.
1 second.
3 orange, 4 marker.
God damn.
I'm telling you now, he's a difficult plate on.
Chat.
Chad, oh. Oh, 18 plus some stuff.
Nice.
Hold on 1 second.
18 plus some stuff. No, plus whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
If it beats it, I don't want to count.
Yeah, right.
18 plus some
23.
I'll let you go ahead and read that yourself.
Don't I have
Be
advantage for being small?
Satisfied.
Is there like rocks
it
or
won't help all that much. Just with the rolls.
I'm definitely going to try to use it. I mean, I'm 2 foot tall.
Same.
If there's massive
I'm literally a
rocks,
bird.
Got 2 tinies.
Is there gonna be a bit where you guys are just in a trench coat?
Yes.
You're one adult.
What did Houdini get?
I mean, I have an
Huh?
adult sized head.
Yeah.
Just not my, I have an
She got a
adult sized head,
23.
not my body.
Annabelle?
What?
Did you roll the stealth yet?
She
Yeah,
just
18.
takes off her clothes and just stands there like an actual bird.
18,
I'm a bird.
18 plus some stuff.
Aw.
Plus
Good. High, high,
Hi.
19.
high, low, low, high,
Unless
low.
if you
My-
find me as low and I'm like a couple points off then, something. I don't want
Low.
to know what you're rolling.
My guidance is me doing the.
Good to know.
I'm a bird.
Orange cast moonbeam for me.
Oh shit, me too.
So,
You know that's supposed to.
so you guys start trying to quickly stealth, and some of you guys are naturally good at it. Some of you guys somehow find yourselves being good at it, while there's a few people in the back who you just hear and clanging of metal. Necron falls over. Ooh!
Shut up, Necron.
Yeah. Where'd that voice come from?
And has to scurry back up, and you see that these flying creatures are making a beeline toward you. So if everyone wants to, for the sake of the chase dynamic, whatever you would want to call it, just roll initiatives, then I can kind of keep track.
Are we like in a tunnel? It's
Yes,
just
there are
a
any
wide.
wide open plains.
Okay.
Some large hills, some small hills.
Secret tunnel.
Through the mountains, that is abysmal.
18.
Dang it, I forgot.
Hold on to that for one.
I'm just gonna hang on to my chicken.
Also, his gift is over there, right?
Baby? Oh.
My what?
We can do that here in a minute.
Yeah.
Fuck your gift. I want to sit on any of this.
Well, fuck you do.
Alright, what are we rolling? Initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael, who
Oh, I forgot
you
about
got?
that. Where is that?
It's in the back
So
corner.
Margaret has
I'm
11.
not getting that.
Orange has
That's too
8.
close.
And Chad has 14. Ooh.
Okay, I'll look at that later.
Houdini.
18.
Ooding. Ooding.
All right. Lost boy.
15.
15.
Okay.
Lost boy 15. Alma.
I got an 8.
Ooh.
Leave me alone.
Alma 8. And Winnabelle.
21.
Really nice. Winnabelle 21.
Thank you.
All right. So, with that being said. With that being said, these creatures start flying towards you. Lunabelle,
Yes.
it's your go first. They're still very, very far away. The only thing that's been said is let's try to sneakily run past.
Run!
So in technicality, if we split the party, the loud ones is the only ones they saw.
Technically, yes. Speaking of which, if you want to keep sneaking, you can, because you've not been spotted.
Oh.
So you can keep running ahead at a slow pace.
And just him, Orin, and Chad.
Orin, Margaret, and Necron.
I mean, if you ask me, we're failing at being sneaky. I think we should be in front of the party. Because we're bad at sneaking.
They took charge.
What you want to do, Lunabelle?
I'm seeing if I can do anything to help them.
Also, I still think I'm right.
Hmm?
About the disadvantage from Orin. I still think I'm right there. It says it right there. If it normally imposes disadvantage, it doesn't.
No, on the first
I
screen,
need
either.
to hear me.
On the bottom.
Can I stealthily cast? Wait, how far are they? "30 feet? Perfect, okay.
30 feet what?
How far are they? The flying guys to us?
The flying guys. Oh, they're about 180, 190.
Never mind.
They're very far. That's why I'm not saying like, oh, you guys have to fight.
We have to
We have to
Yeah,
run.
about it.
Hmm?
Well, so we have to think about it. It's
Yeah.
a possibility.
Yeah, there's a possibility of a fight, but also, you know, they've not attacked. You guys have not attacked. They're just heading in your direction.
Just keep going.
They don't see me, I don't care.
Yeah, you know, I guess I just...
Just keep running.
I don't know these people.
Where are we running? Is it like an open area, a closed area?
You guys are running in an open area.
I want to...
You have plains and, you know, rolling hills. But yeah, you guys are running, you know, past an amount of hills to get to some bronze city where there's a river behind that has some boats and barges.
Okay. I want to use minor illusion to create, like, if we're here and like off to the side, a bit away from the people who are failing at sneaking.
Okay.
I want to create a minor illusion, which will probably be an object rather than a sound, because I want them to, as they get closer, to kind of lock onto it. So what I want it to be is a decent-sized glowing crucifix. Just again, off adjacent.
It can't be glowing, but it can be gold.
Okay, gold. Shimmering. Does that
Can't
make
shimmer
sense?
either.
You can press it to stage to make it shiny.
I got you.
Make it watery.
He cast Druidcraft to make it shiny. Because it's an illusionary effect. So I can make it shiny.
Ooh, okay. Alright. So I'm gonna do that,
Once it's your turn, you can.
to make-
Oh, yeah.
and it lasts for up to a minute.
Okay. So you guys see a 5-foot tall crucifix made of gold appear not too distant from you guys, but clearly in the whatever these creatures are eyesight. I'm just going to see if one of them you hear from afar. And the other you don't hear anything.
Like, whoa!
Is it like a
Where did that
moth?
come from?
Or it's like the light they can't.
You don't know. They're so far away and it's not their turn quite yet. You want to do anything else? Any movement?
Yeah, just moving forward.
Moving forward.
So.
Houdini.
I mean, it hasn't seen me, so I'm just a bird. I'm just walking. I'm flying. I'm flying over the head.
I was like,
Yeah.
are you doing the little hops?
No, she's walking with it like weird big
Oh,
steps.
So you continue walking, boss boy.
Well, might as well cast the cantrip. The Druidcraft. and make it shiny, just to
Alright.
make it like as bright as I can. Because I get, obviously, it's just a sensory effect. but-
Yeah. So you guys see the, and this isn't touch, right? This is ranged.
Yeah, yeah. Effects within range.
Wonderful. What's range? It should be at the very top.
30 feet.
Wonderful.
Perfect.
So you see this this crucifix start to shimmer and glow a little bit.
It is harmless, so
Yeah.
I can't. Well, I was just saying it specifically says it has to be harmless, so just.
Gotcha. And you guys hear that same creature yelling in the distance.
Do people?
Boy, wonderful. Chad,
If
you're
I
up.
was skating, I'd start throwing some
I think that's yeah.
some deception.
Chad-
Ah, the power of Christ.
So he's gonna let the people that are doing work
I will roll
continue
my
to do
plus
work and just
13.
Chad continues on.
Yeah, honestly, he might hit the ground and start like army crawling.
For you, my lady.
I'm also going to suggest that we should fight them.
Actually, he passed his stealth check.
I'll make
okay.
that suggestion that we should fight them.
Okay.
I'm not saying we do it. I'm just making the suggestion
Making the
that we may not be
It's a
able to
bad
outrun them.
suggestion.
Nothing
Maybe.
wrong with Well, honestly, if it's just the imps, which I'm assuming these are imps, I'm okay with fighting them, but the problem is getting caught in that fight means other reinforcements show up.
Not if we do it fast enough.
So, Carva's turn. Carva continues going forward, kind of taking
Swing
hints
3
from all of you
times that
guys.
I leveled up. That's cool.
Margie.
Oh, Margie.
Margaret.
Wait, she's gonna actually cast her cantrip, light to make it shine more.
Just adding to the thing.
Not only is
by the
it
end of this.
shivering,
I'll note before you determine this, light is specifically a spell where it comes from your hand.
Oh, never mind then. She is not
Go
gonna.
dancing lights.
'cause-
Hey, they
Can
may
we-
be
I
afraid
had
of you,
dancing
thinking that
lights.
you're the
Make it
reason the
a
cross is
movie.
happening, so they may leave you
Make
alone.
it glow.
And she continues on. Margaret.
She's gonna take a cue from the rest of the party. She's gonna cast minor illusion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you gonna make a sound?
I'm gonna make the sound.
Yes.
Why did I know?
I'm gonna have it just be like a building. I keep getting louder unless it's building towards something.
They're waiting for the bass to drop.
I don't know what it's building towards.
No one does.
The
Are you
sound of heaven.
We don't need
continuing moving as well?
Of course.
Okay. Good. Alma,
Well, I'm sneaking.
you are? Continue?
Continue to sneak and hoping that whatever they're doing helps.
Did I lose my stealth? Casting
no,
the
no,
cantrip?
no.
Okay, casting
Oh,
to make sure you
Andrew,
didn't
for you, I cast
make me
your
lose
pants on Chad.
Oh, yeah. Very first thing.
I like how I haven't done it in like sessions, and it's just like the first time I do it, someone else, I know what he would want.
Alright.
I relapsed.
One of the creature continues forward. This one going straight toward, but not even close yet, toward the glowing, sound-emitting, glittering crucifix.
Jesus.
Orin, your go. And yes, I apologize. No disadvantage.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter, he rolled an 8 anyway, so.
Finish your effort.
He didn't roll a 3, so I mean, he wasn't gonna pass the check anyway.
You know when he's not here, his luck lingers.
I believe that's an inspiration for Orin, that Justin can use at his own leisure.
Sure.
Sweet. Oh my god, use that inspiration.
He's like, he wasted on what?
Orin.
He's like, you know what, take me out. I don't care.
Right.
I've been wanting to die.
He's so depressed.
I want to die.
Let's see, Sword Burst, Precipitation, Booming Blade, and Frostbite, which are all very useful cantrips, but not here.
This is where my RP focused spell list works.
Yeah, right.
In combat, don't look at me.
He's going to use his action to sneak dash away. He's gonna be like, ooh, Warren.
That would not be one.
This is your new life. That is, if you can get it.
Yeah.
And he continues moving.
He thinks
Necron.
he's stealthing.
Yeah, he's like, whoosh, 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 whoosh.
His tail is like thrashing everything.
Good news, Necron also doesn't sneak. As he
By
continues
choice.
on, no, still looking worse for wear. He still has the level of exhaustion. He's still below half health.
What happened?
He
He failed a Constitution saving throw,
Oh.
And then he failed a dexterity saving throw.
which is honestly really impressive considering +4 from Warren, and it was 10.
He wasn't even that close either.
Oh.
That's because he had his nose.
If I recall correctly, he rolled a nat 1, got +1 with his modifier, and then +4.
Like 4 is already halfway.
It literally, yeah.
That's pretty bad.
And
close
he
to trip to the
continues.
finish line.
I guess.
The other imp starts going forward. But this one is going towards the people trailing behind who are not good at sneaking. So one does get distracted with the crucifix. The other starts going towards you, but he's still a ways off.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
to
when you say
interrupt.
ways, how far is away?
We'll say he made it 80 feet closer, but you guys made it 30,
would have been 60.
60
'Cause
feet
he dashed.
away. I mean, he's still well over 100 feet. If you need something more specific, I can.
What is within Eldritch Blast range, which is 120 feet.
We'll say just barely.
Okay. Just wondering.
We'll say just
How many
barely.
imps are there? Are there like a swarm or just like 3?
You don't know if they're imps. They're still a bit too far away, but there are 2 flying creatures of some kind coming toward you.
2, just 2?
And you see up at the campsite there is a huge hulking creature who, let me, one moment.
He does see you.
Yeah, homeboy has true sight. And you ain't hiding from that.
He's wondering what the
He's got
tambourine
Hell's
sounds are coming
infrared.
from.
He's looking at the illusion like, what are you guys doing?
If someone looks at you with true sight, do they still see an old woman, or
I haven't seen it yet. I don't know.
are your memories locked to your decrepit?
To be honest, if Margaret gets true sight and looks in the mirror, that might be a problem. But she's already
She
lost
just
her
sees a
whole life.
skeleton.
Her whole life is already just gone, so I mean, fuck it, let's make her decrepit.
You had true sight too, and you somehow avoided.
No, when she had her memories, she looked at herself.
Oh,
But ever since she lost her
that's-
memory, she hasn't.
Oh man.
You see in the distance at the campsite a huge hulking creature, massive wings, standing atop looking down at the scene below.
Is it like this?
Am I climbing its asshole?
Like straight up, and just like.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll say yeah.
You Ant-Man him.
Lunabelle.
To be fair, I do have enlarge and reduce,
Thanks.
so I can actually Ant-Man
You
him.
You can enlarge his prostate.
Oh no.
Help!
Should really get
I
that.
like how you go that route when I can just make myself smaller and climb up.
Oh, just get inside his mouth and get big, choke him.
Shake yourself and start.
I would rather go up the ass and explode than explode when I grow up.
Lunabelle, your go.
Nice
shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gift.
I noticed you didn't have your braces. This is the first time I've
This
seen
is
you.
also his gift, I'm wearing it.
This is the first time I've seen you without braces. Very nice.
Oh yeah, Eric had
I
braces
kept looking
on.
at you and I was like, there's something different.
I have the retainers in, so
I could hear the difference in the voice,
Yeah.
but I couldn't. But my hearing's so bad, I was like, maybe I'm just hearing shit.
There
And then I
was a
finally
difference?
saw it, and I was like, oh.
Do you have Invisalign bracelet or retainer?
it kind of functions the same.
Okay, I was gonna say because it looks more shiny than. I was like, oh, I thought you just had the white.
So you just
Babies.
do you just wax your teeth every morning?
I do.
You paint some white.
With the spray.
Yeah.
Wow.
Goodness
I
me.
died.
I understood that
He's like, I won't forget it.
Alright, so this dude notices us. He's just watching. Does he look like he's trying to like get in, or he's just like
He's doing this. Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Hit that way.
He's over here like, dude, this is a public service. You don't have to run.
Ooh.
At 20?
Little do we know they're trying to carry us, so we
You are
don't have to walk.
99% certain that the creature you see is the one who was yelling with a deeper voice to have whatever these flying creatures are go look at what was causing the disturbance.
what was causing this? Is it us?
You guys.
Okay. I just want to
It
confirm.
was the massive fireball explosion.
There was a massive fireball explosion.
Yeah,
Without casting fireball.
That's why your hit points are slightly lower.
Okay, I have
Not bad, genuinely, slightly.
I can't complain. They're
Oh,
higher
sure.
than what I last looked.
Unless you're Necron.
Yeah, Necron's half dead.
Yeah, that-
Is he always
he's not crawling to try to sneak. He's crawling because he can barely walk.
How far is the guy?
Not by stick, by choice.
260, 250 feet.
Okay.
Do I have something? I'm just...
Trying to
And you
sneeze.
said there's one trying to attack. One got distracted, and then how many people? How many?
So there are two flying creatures,
Okay.
both still pretty far away. One's going towards the crucifix, one's going towards you guys, but there's been no attack made.
Okay.
Wait a
So
minute. They're griffins.
I'm going to then. I'm going to then use minor illusion again.
Which will that get rid of the?
I don't.
Well, it's not concentration.
It's not
It isn't concentration?
No.
Okay, then
So
yeah.
I
He
don't
just lasts for
think-
a minute.
So yeah, we'll say it stays.
Okay. I'm going to minor illusion again. A second crucifix.
Why don't with this one? Why don't you give me a deception check? I'll allow advantage because it's very smart, stupid to do.
I mean, we're in hell and we're
Smart,
popping
stupid.
crosses everywhere. It's not gonna go well.
What's happening here?
Oh, that was so bad.
Natural one and a natural one.
The one's a natural 2, and then the other one's a natural 8.
You said that advantage.
Maybe I should
Yeah,
be
it's
liar.
too
Yeah,
Yeah,
an 8
but-
and a 2.
Thankfully, I have
I thought it was guidance.
guidance lingering around. Alright, let me see what my. You said deception?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, you're good at lying.
Or either deception or performance.
9. Ooh, hold on. Oh, literally the same thing. Okay, 19.
19. The other flying creature, once it's his turn, you'll see what happens.
It's just like. And one's like, whoa! And then just.
Which one? Which one?
Well, this one's shiny.
One's shining, one's not. I'm intrigued. And then I just keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward. Alright, Houdini?
Let me see what I.
We should all learn this minor illusion.
I want to.
I'm so glad I got it.
I have ways to affect the minor illusions, but not actually can't make it.
Yeah.
I was about to throw prestidigitation of smell, like the church candles. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say ionized air, but you know.
Oh
That
no.
would've been good.
Trying to think of what I should do. It's like we're not being threatened currently.
No, I mean, you haven't gotten any physical or verbal, kill them, or...
They're like, why are you running?
Yeah.
I guess then she's.
party.
That's what I said to him. I was like, little do we know, they just want to carry us so we don't have to walk. And we're like,
I guess then she's just like, you know what? She's just look around. She's like, I need to find something at Gergen. Hold on. We just don't look at her as we're walking for it. That's not interesting. He wants something from the hills.
So,
Like,
so you're walking forward, investigating.
okay, let me roll.
Yeah, for
I'm gonna grab a rock and bring it back to
Roll
him.
a,
I got a rock.
roll a nat 20 so you find a devilish tome just on the floor.
Oh, those are a dime a dozen.
Yeah, it's hell, baby.
What was it again? Investigation?
It's snowing in here.
I know. Yeah, I'll show you later. There's a weird phenomenon.
Only a 7. So she's not finding shit. She's just
Only a
like,
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you see that there.
nothing in here is gonna fit his fancy.
No, you guys are in the plains, ash covered. You see a lot of bodies half disintegrated, some scorched bodies, and the majority of them look to be like devilish in nature, but there are also some strange dead creatures as well. But you don't see anything offhand that you would want. Is there?
Yeah, like,
one?
I'll take the next one.
That takes us to Lost Boy.
So am I within 60 feet of them?
60 feet? No, 120. But once it's their turn, you may be.
Okay. So I'm gonna hold an action, and for if they're within 60 feet, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire, and within 20 feet, like a 20-foot radius of where they're coming, they're basically any like monster will glow an outline, so I can see how many are there.
Okay.
If they fail a dexterity saving throw, they're completely outlined, so I can see them. And during the duration, they shed a dim light off their body, so they may think that they're getting taken over by the holiness.
I like it.
Like, oh no, the spirit has got me.
I'm an angel. Okay. Awesome.
But
Screw you guys, I'm going to heaven.
So you're waiting until you're 60 feet. Are you going to keep moving forward with the party or wait for them to come to you?
fuck it, I'm gonna wait for them to come within 60 feet.
Okay.
Oh my god, everybody's gonna
He stops.
This is nice meeting
You
Lost
stop.
Boy.
Chad.
They may not know that I'm in stealth.
He's army crawling at the moment.
At surprising speed.
That's a practice speed.
I've
He's like
done this.
Olympic swimming on the floor.
How he hears a thud, thud, thud.
You see,
I like to
he
imagine.
lifts his visor and you see he's completely ash covered. And like shit comes out of his mouth and nostril.
Each time he lifts his head.
I like to imagine he's like butterfly swimming. He's like.
That's why I was saying thud, thud.
What? Keep moving forward or
He stopped, right?
yeah.
Do y'all see me stop?
Alright, he'll be like,
You guys are aware of each other's stuff.
if nothing else, he'll assume Margaret's gonna keep going. So he'll be like, I got you. I got you, babe.
Where does he aim his sword? Does he aim it at Margaret? Just in case he needs to like...
Well, he's like, oh god, it's heavy.
Alright. That takes us to our friend up top.
He casts
On top of the
fireball.
hill. Yeah.
We immediately know where he stands.
You see he shouts, "Leave them!" And
They're an odd
he,
group.
he
They got the
disappears.
cooties.
He's all like, yeah, we just free lodging here, but okay.
Carver keeps moving forward. Margaret.
He said, leave him? Okay, we'll keep on keeping on.
Keep
on
on
trucking.
going. Just keep on trucking.
Alma.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking. One of the flying creatures that was going towards the first crucifix turns around and then starts to fly back to the camp. Orin, you're
God,
go.
bitch!
Orin.
Oh, Orange go.
Oh.
Doesn't
Oh, they're leaving. Alright, cool. I'm gonna keep going.
Alright, keeps going.
Action control A, keep going. Control all, keep going.
Necron.
Not complicated.
Necron keeps going as well, and then the other imp turns around, leaving you guys out of initiative unless an attack wants to be made.
Is it Necron a healer? Can he heal his
He already tried.
He did, yeah.
He did mass healing word and it was,
Rolled an 11.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I barely did anything.
Once we get to
I'll be like, it's okay. Once you die, I can bring you back.
yeah, once we get to a proper stopping.
Maybe. Maybe.
So you guys continue, keeping a close eye out for the camp as it slowly fades. Are you guys wanting to be traveling at a slower speed to either stealth or investigate / perceive for more traps? Are you guys wanting to go at a normal pace? Or are you guys wanting to go at the fastest pace possible?
Am I able to catch up with them?
With who?
The group?
Them?
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I stopped and they kept going, so I didn't know our range difference.
They only
Or if
made
it's
it
gonna be like
30
a little
to 60 feet. No, so you easily make it back.
Honestly, once you said we're not being chased anymore, I say we go at a normal pace. This is just me, and keep an eye out for more glyphs.
That sounds like a great idea.
I start flying, so I
I'm just
can't
walking
trip any
around.
like
Just
floor
go.
traps.
Just go.
So whoever
Just
has
go.
the best.
So you're going slower than everyone else?
Sure.
It will split the party.
No, I'm just saying, we're walking and I see something like,
Oh, okay, okay.
I'll cast, as I guess if we're walking normal speed, we cast Detect Magic.
Detect
So
magic.
if I notice any,
How long is that? 10 minutes?
10
or
minutes.
10 whole minutes.
yeah, with concentration.
Let me see.
And within 30 feet of us, if I can perceive anything that is magical.
Okay. So you guys start traversing. I'm going to have why doesn't someone roll me a survival check? And if someone wants to help them with that, feel free.
I will help. I think I'm good.
Where's my surprise?
That wasn't me.
Ooh, I have a -1, don't ask
No.
me.
I will help.
Oh, not me.
Does anyone else smell paint?
Yeah, I just.
I thought that was you.
It must be the AC kicking on.
You know,
Yeah, we
Paint
put
base.
lead in the filter so that way like we get that real
It
good.
gets that like, it's that like elementary school paint.
You're like tossing and turning in the bed and you start smelling it and you're like,
Oh! Hold on, as if that's weird.
Are we going to die?
26.
26
oh,
for,
we may not be able to walk
Survival.
straight.
We'll check the window until it's fucking.
or did you do it at advantage?
I did it at advantage.
Cool. Okay, so 26.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling.
It brings me back to my childhood.
It really does.
You guys continue trudging forward. Once again, the weight of evil and heat in this layer just slowing you down. And you guys keep going towards the way that Lunabelle points.
That way.
Yes.
Can I walk in the back of the group stuff with?
You won't be able to at normal. I'll give you
Fly.
disadvantage. Give me disadvantage. It says stealth, right?
Yeah, stuff. Like, just kind of like I'm not in the party with not the party kind of thing. Alright. Stealth. 18.
18. Okay, so you think you're doing a pretty good job kind of zipping around when there are large, crags of rocks and stuff that you kind of go behind, keeping them within 30 feet of you. So.
Oren's like, hey guys!
I'm a wizard. What
No, he doesn't.
When we get taken.
You control his combat, nothing more.
Classic Oren.
Or is possessed today.
He came to hell, he just kind of changed.
Oren continues quietly walking forward.
no, he literally needs 10 minutes.
That's all he's done.
What are you wanting to do?
I'm gonna cast prayer of healing.
Combat and spells only. And then I will allow you to cast prayer of healing.
Which means that now you're at
But he has to prayer.
We all know what the canon of it is.
So you guys stop. He casts that. Unfortunately, that does take up your entire detect magic. We'll say, give me
I
a.
can't, I'm blinded because you're praying, and it's just all, I'm blinded.
Yeah. So you do see, I'll say in the distance,
I can feel it
about-
all around me.
about 25 feet from you, you see an arm covered in ash holding a blade and it's glowing. You can see it magically.
Just an arm?
In front of him?
Glowing and a sword.
Behind him? Is it in front of him? Behind him?
To the side.
It's the arm itself, or it's just the blade?
The sword is glowing.
Okay.
Magically.
Necron, Orin. 11 hit points back to Necron for sure. Orin, probably. Who's on her?
Orin's at 7. Yeah, he can use it. Give me 1 second.
I can, if you want to spare 3.
I got 3. Yeah, I
But
got
I'm-
3 too, but.
Otherwise, I'm good.
Where are you at?
Where goes Lost Boy?
I'm 73 and 91.
No, with
So, yeah.
Shit, Margaret take one.
I can hear myself, it's fine.
Carva doesn't need it.
I don't need
I
it.
just need 3 good berries and I'm good.
Margaret honestly could use it.
Yeah. So Margaret, so I have 2 more people. Who wants it?
I'll take it. I mean, I only
What
have
is
3
it?
hit points.
Oh.
That.
No. I mean, I only need 3 more and
Oh,
we'll be good.
I could use a little bit. I'm like
Yeah,
20.
give him
How much?
2.
11.
11.
Yeah, so you see the blade, and then you also see on everybody various glowing. Everybody has magic items. So
I'm
you
just a
see-
ball of glow.
Yes.
You almost got me back full.
Magic.
Thank you.
My
Pretty
eyes
much
is-
surrounded by it. Right
Almost
now,
back.
Orin's surrounded by it. You see Lost Boy, his left arm seems to be glowing, and then you have the sword in the distance.
So, my eyes! I'm
I
going
know,
how
right?
far out?
25 feet.
It's like staring at a light with infrared.
I'm going to. Do we know that you know the spell magic?
No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna be like, hey guys, I'm gonna right back. Okay, have fun. And I'm just going to slowly investigate it.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, and a dexterity saving throw.
Constitution. See?
Just the.
All of the above, each individually.
I'm gonna walk that face. I'm gonna fly over and like perch on her head, like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, we do.
Just, what are you doing?
I got a 12, so I'm like looking at him like, if you do that, I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's something.
It seems to be a magic sword.
I touch it.
Seems to be a magic sword. Other than that, you can't really glean anything from it.
You have an identify?
You see that there are multiple bodies here that are, half disintegrated, half.
I notice I'm investigating, just looking at it, meanwhile, literal piles of ash and bodies around, and I'm like,
And that's been pretty much your entire walk. You're surrounded by it. All of you are surrounded by ashen bodies and remnants of, war, whether it's blown up bits of ground or twisted metal and bone and wood, various
I'm glad they brought out the good carpet.
various things of that nature. So it's not surprising that there are dead bodies here. What is surprising with a 12 investigation, there's about 10 feet from this, there seems to be a small section of ground that has no bodies on it. It's actually clean, ash covered, but clean. There aren't any
Can-
bodies
While I'm on her head, can I
or destruction.
like tap her head, be like, here's protection. It's protection from good and evil.
Protection from good and evil.
Just in case. I'm like, we're good.
what? Whoa.
Why is everything
I start
bright
glowing.
again?
I'm glowing too.
Just walk around like this.
That's that first,
Jesus.
is that first
Can you take me?
Cool. Okay. What you doing?
I'm not touching it. I'm just gonna be like, well, don't know what I don't know, so I'm not gonna find out, and I'm just gonna
Continue on.
walk back.
All right. So, you guys continue on.
That's so cool.
And I'm gonna tell no one. about
Is he the only one that sees it?
He only saw it because, or she only saw it because she cast detect magic.
Okay.
However, you have stopped. So if you want, give me a perception check, or just tell me what your passive perception is.
Oh, passive?
Yeah, sorry.
Thank God that's higher. Passive 13.
13. You see that he's looking at a body, but it doesn't appear to be anything abnormal. Like you've seen other bodies with, Warhammer swords, blah blah blah.
Do I see it? My passive is 17.
I mean, you're right there. You see what you see what she's looking
I was
at.
like, do I want it though? Would Gurgen want that? He's like, can I detect magic? Actually,
Can I?
Roll against yourself.
yeah, I'll
I was gonna say, can I roll an insight to see if I can read their body language?
Yeah.
Act differently.
Give me an insight.
You're just gonna see me.
Because they're just both sitting there staring at one specific body, and it's like, out of all these bodies, why this one?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me an insight.
Natural 20.
You
know what it
see.
is. Recognize.
You see. The sword really.
Okay, hon.
I want to touch it.
Magic.
You want to touch it?
I'm not kidding. I'm gonna touch it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you go up to it and you touch the sword, and do you want to take it or leave it in the partially decayed hand?
Do I notice anything, like if it's connected to each other, or is it like an easy pull?
Give me an investigation check.
I rolled a 17 for detect magic on it.
What did you do?
Detect magic on the sword.
Oh, you didn't have to.
Oh,
Well, we can use that as your investigation check.
Oh, okay.
That works.
okay. Because my investigation is probably.
You're gonna be like, wow, it's
Yeah.
magical. Be like, well, I could have told you that.
So you see it's magical as he's kind of like, he touches
15.
it.
Mhm.
15, okay.
I would have stepped back.
Okay.
Like as he goes to touch it, and he's just.
So he's touching it, you kind of flit and then land on top of Lost Boy's head.
As I'm.
As he's touching it, you both get at the same time that, hey, this is some type of magical sword of some kind. Beyond that, there's nothing you can glean from it. Looking about, the 10 feet away or so, you do see a section of area that doesn't have any broken wood, bone, metal, corpse, anything on it. It's completely plain except for ash.
So first, I'm going to make sure that I reiterate, I am flying, so there's ground traps on this. I'm in there. I take the sword.
Take the sword. Give me a strength check.
Tiny little thing.
I had advantage. Just
Unless you want to contest it. If you want to grab it first. He's a little closer though.
Can I pet that sword?
It's just the plus on your strength, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, 17 plus 5.
17 plus 5.
Jesus Christ, you're strong.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have a 20 strength.
I forgot.
What the fuck?
I'm a 2 foot tall, just
Creatures. And you see like veins start popping out.
Oh my God.
I turn into Bane for a few seconds. Worst case scenario, I ain't cast enlarge on myself, grow really big, and then
when he had those inflatable muscles.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Do you have identify?
No.
The spell identify?
No, I don't have any spells on the fighter.
Oh yeah, you're
Only the reason I have some spells is because of fairy.
I bet your Karma does.
That's why I did it.
It's not Karma, but Necron
That I
does.
want to be 2 feet.
I bet that one of them do.
I know for a fact Orin doesn't.
Let me check.
She does have identify. It is a ritual.
Who, Carva? Oh, cool. You have
Wait,
that. Okay.
If it's ritual, you don't even have to have it prepared.
Yeah. So you pick up the sword, and it feels like a sword. It's very nicely balanced. You've been feeling swords for as long as you remember, the last few weeks.
I was about to say a few weeks.
And you know that like as you kind of
Is it one-handed or
test
double?
its weight, it is a long sword.
Damn.
Yeah, just check the rules on that real quick.
Well, it would depend, because some long swords you can single.
Yeah, long swords have a variant where you can use them. You can two-hand them.
But there is some in D&D where you have to do 2 hands. That's why I'm curious.
Oh.
Because I can dual wield.
Yeah, long sword is not one of them.
This one's versatile, which means that you can do one or two-handed.
Dope.
But I think
Is
they
there
also, yeah,
stats to it?
yeah, the versatile.
Yeah,
when
but-
you're two-handing it, it's a D10.
Without casting Identify, you won't know the stats until you whap somebody. However, Carva does say, "Do you want me to, cast Identify? See what is with
Well,
that."
if I'm getting asked, sure.
So,
I'm
go
taking
ahead
it no matter
and-
what.
Oh, she's doing a ritual. So it'll take 10 minutes, but she starts ritually casting. Yeah.
The gods work in mysterious ways.
So
I'm
go
a 2
ahead.
foot tall, 20 strength with a really deep voice.
Go ahead and refresh your thing, and in your inventory you will find it. After 10 minutes, she explains to everybody.
It's a plus. It's just a +1 sword.
She explains to everybody that this sword grants more prowess and
Oh, they about to say wishes.
grants more prowess and damage.
I think Michael would have killed you there.
No, listen, there's no more wishes allowed in this campaign.
But also,
That's what you think.
I wouldn't suggest you use it because it seems like if you kill somebody with this, you may attack one of us.
I toss my morning star. All I hear is it's cool. You know, my morning star and replace it with.
It's just everyone stay away from it.
Of note, to hit and your damage, you get +3.
Okay, cool. I even have abilities to boost my stuff even more, so I'm almost guaranteeing hits.
That's the way to do it.
So if you use the sword, you could hurt one of us?
No, it's not guaranteed.
Let's all stick
It's a-
together.
Yeah. The answer
Let's
is yes.
all stick together.
Away from it.
Note to self, let him go first in initiative. So he's away. But no, like real talk, I just toss my morning star.
Can I take
You
that?
can delete it from your inventory.
I was like, I take the morning star.
If anyone wants to take the morning star, that's fine. Alright, so why doesn't everybody go ahead and give me a con saving throw?
I like touching
Don't feel
things
me,
that seem
chicken.
important.
You've been
Con
rolling
save?
very well.
Yeah, con save.
Con save.
Chicken!
But keep it in your head for a moment while I roll for a few folks.
Don't forget
Orange +4.
Yeah.
I also
Thank
have
you.
guidance.
Because you made it go from bad to possibly good.
It's bad to not bad.
What's the con he said?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my. Yes.
That was my 2 foot tall guy.
Andrew, what did Luna Bell get?
Constitution save, right?
Yeah.
Thank God my Constitution's high, otherwise it would only be a +4.
Shut up and only say the name.
So it would only be a 25. So thank
It'd be only a 25.
You would have
So,
been
but with the Constitution, it's a 27.
To pass, it was a 26.
Success. Alma?
11.
11.
Hello.
Success.
Yay!
Or was it?
Or was it? Hold on.
Yes.
Yay!
15.
15. Success.
17.
Success.
More than that.
The morning star was just
it's-
basic if you picked
12.
12.
It's 12 plus a
It's
bonus.
just a
No,
basic.
he didn't.
And then Margaret got 12, and then Warren got
Okay.
20.
Said Monica will love to
Wonderful.
pick it up.
Regrettably, and this is 100% fact, Necron failed.
Not surprised, sadly.
As you guys are traveling after the sword gets picked up, he just starts like he's falling behind, and his speed is halved
Okay.
as he gains a second level of exhaustion.
This is a crazy way to kill off a character.
It
He's
is,
not even here to finish.
especially with him to be gone.
It's like slow and extreme, like
It
just
is.
slow death.
I wonder how fast would he move if I just go back there and I just start dragging him.
No.
Can I drag?
You can. Your speed will be halved, so it won't help.
Okay, never mind.
So this does mean that you guys will be traveling a bit longer unless somebody has something that can help.
I can cast enlarge
Lesser
and make
restoration does not carry
one step's like 3 now.
What was yours?
Lesser restoration does not cure exhaustion. You need greater restoration.
Correct.
I think I have that actually. Hold on, let me check.
Don't waste it.
I know, we'll be like,
Does Carva have greater restoration? I don't believe.
It is a 5th level spell.
It is.
Checking for Necron.
I don't think you chose
I
that.
have
I
it,
think you
but-
had an option but didn't choose it.
Good news and bad news. Good news. Bad news. She doesn't even have 5th level. So.
Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot.
The good news is she wanted to.
She wanted to.
Can't.
She believes in her core of cores.
Necrom says, you know, this may not be a wise idea because it's going to really take my resources down, but I just want to put it out there. You can leave me to die. I'd rather not, but also I could summon a Celestial and see if it'll give me a piggyback ride. but then I'll lose all of my 5th level spells.
Do it.
And I don't even know if it'll, you know, be able to appear in the house.
I can
Do it.
technically summon a familiar that could probably carry him, technically.
Oh wait, how big is he?
Familiars are fairly small. He's medium.
Oh, I'm reaching in my bag of tricks. Maybe I can pull out hopefully a bear.
It's a chicken.
I can cast reduce.
It's a weasel.
Cast reduce and make him rat the chicken.
Wait, we don't have to.
Like not enlarge on the chicken reduce.
He's like, I like your thinking. Boom.
Alright, let me
Giant chicken scary.
Giant chicken scared me.
I'm not ready for this.
Alright, I need a roll of D8. I'm gonna use the duck die.
I have too many animal die.
What a baboon.
Reduce?
What?
Reduce or enlarge?
That's a baboon?
It's a baboon.
Oh, a baboon.
Or Necron.
Put him on his ass.
Can I try to watch it first? Just to watch him struggle?
He hops on the back of the baboon, and the baboon seems to be moving at the same speed that Necron does.
You just like giant monkey.
I just imagine the baboon would just be.
But this way Necron's not taking the exhaustion.
Make him small so the baboon can carry him like Simba.
Oh, that one didn't work. We can pull out another thing of fur and toss it. We'll see what it.
Another baboon.
Jackal.
A jackal's just a rabbit. It's just a dog.
He sits on
It's
it.
a big rabbit.
Kind of
I think
The last
it's Jackal's
one's the charm.
object.
Oh.
Jackal's a dog.
get this thing.
Oh, there we go, tiger.
Hey!
He gets on the
Immediately starts
tiger.
mauling the other two animals.
He starts trying to rest. All right, so you have a tiger, a baboon, and a jackal with you guys in
I'll
the,
take
I
it.
enjoyed
Jackal.
it too much.
in the 9 hells.
Watching him try to ride along.
And you guys continue on toward where Lunabelle's pointing.
Has the time of day passed at all, or is because I assume there's not a sun.
Give me a perception check.
Baboon.
17 plus a bunch.
Not that you've seen. It's stayed pretty, very dark. You still see, orange bolts of lightning.
This is gonna fuck my rhythm all up.
Your circadian rhythm is really gonna bite one here.
Guys, are we tired? I can't tell. Has it been 3 hours? Has it been 3 days?
That's a great question.
This is the Fey realms all over again.
Honestly, though.
So you guys continue traveling. It takes, we'll say, another half hour. You guys get to a section in the plains where it's relatively flat. You see some mountains in the distance, volcano on the other side, and you see a large, mostly brass city, walled in by those strange fortifications of bone, metal, and wood, all in concentric circles surrounding a massive tower in the center that seems to be made of brass or perhaps bronze, some type of strange metal.
That is not a very good idea.
You guys are quite far away, but you do see behind it and to the sides a glistening river,
Hey, we did it.
which you guys know you were told by Gergund hey, try to find a river there. It's the river Styx. That's how you get to the lower levels of hell.
He also mentioned don't touch it.
He also mentioned do not touch it. You guys are several miles out.
Nobody tells me how to live my life.
Is it possible to rent a boat?
No.
Nope.
Do
You
we
guys are
see
still
anything?
several miles out. If you want to
Oh,
continue,
okay.
you can go to this city, and you can see if you can rent a boat or what have you. But
You know, I feel like, I mean, and this could just be my misperception of it, but I don't imagine Hell City to be the rustle and bustle of Baldur's Gate. I imagine it's just torture and hell and you're just an imp being whipped, so...
The only way to find out.
Let's go to the city.
Charge!
city.
Yeah, I have my 3
I mean,
companions now.
You said they said we had to go to the river, right? Or
To
find the
the
river?
river, yeah, but it's a large river, so you can either.
There's
So
your
you can either go to.
Oh no.
You broke it!
Hopefully not.
Technical difficulties!
Woo!
Just in case.
Here,
Didn't even
open
die.
this place.
Yes, it did.
Did it? Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, it has no battery pack in it.
no. Oh, why not?
Because you can't do that.
Because we filmed for well over 8 hours.
Oh, so you just
Was it everyone?
Okay, so back to D&D. So you guys start heading towards the city, yes? You guys start heading towards the city. About half an hour later, I don't know if you guys are planning on being like going through the gates or trying to. Just tell me what you guys want to do before I accidentally.
Yeah.
So did anyone say anything about a boat out loud? Or was that out of character?
Someone mentioned it. I forget who.
But I wasn't sure if it was in character.
I guess it could be like.
Well, if it's in
there's
character, I'm going to say let's go through the city because obviously the higher I would feel that there's a higher chance of
We need a boat.
finding somebody
We require
if we
a boot.
sneak around the outside.
We need a boot. We need a boot.
So
We need a boot.
you guys start heading towards the city. I do need Constitution saving throws from everybody.
Just a +4
Plus
or no?
4.
Yeah.
Any saving throw is a. And I'll tell you what, that is needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so
It's
sorry to
needed.
say this. I got a nat 1.
And that 5.
I got a nat 5. The chicken is failing me.
Got 19.
Oh, I guess I gotta roll for my one guys too, don't I?
Mm-hmm. Right?
Do I need a roll for my children?
The purples.
Baboon, Jackal, and
Yeah.
You should have just shoved them back in the bed.
it doesn't work that way.
Get in there.
Alright.
Roll into a ball, squish it.
Alma, I put 1 level of exhaustion on your character.
Alright.
Tiger.
I have 14.
If I refresh, will he be there?
Also,
Baboon.
Carva. Yeah. Also, Carva, Necron was unaffected.
So cool.
All 320 and up.
20 and up.
Maybe not again. 19.
14.
14.
5.
It was a 5.
5?
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
I would say you put the extension on. I'm gonna put another one just in case.
Oh
I
no!
don't think it worked well enough.
14.
14
For me.
succeeds.
That is the Tiger is a
Your DC is 13, so
fail. Tiger fail. Jackal definitely fail. Ooh. Baboon succeeds.
Evan succeeds. Your other 2 folks are getting higher.
Unless Baboon has a -1.
That's a bigger number. It was 10 before and it was 12.
Now it's 13.
Now it's 13.
No, it was 10. It was 10 for 2 times. And then now it's-
Each time you roll, it goes up.
Yeah.
Nope, perfect. Alright. Thankfully it's +0, so
Okay, I might.
makes
Did
it.
Necron have to roll?
No, because he was riding Tiger.
Oh, 100%. And then even if I didn't have the tower, I mean,
He would have failed though. We all know it.
Yeah.
His con sucks.
Let's roll it anyway.
Let's just see.
God, test roll. Let's see if it's not taking
It is
my
for shits and
favorite
giggles.
set of
19, you would have succeeded.
Look at that. He would have
aesthetically,
gotten level back, but he would
Yeah.
not have
but
to.
functionality. Why does this D20 is never
Do we know why?
Yeah, just the weight of evil and heat makes travel very, very, very tiring. So as you guys travel,
I do have protection against good and evil.
Cast that shit, boy.
No.
This
I
is
used
just
it on
heat.
him.
Oh, you're
I want to say it's like it's a short period of time.
I'll double check it.
But you were saying it was just heat, right? So just like normal,
Because
natural.
if it's the evil that's affecting you.
Well, it's the evil and heat.
It's only for 10 minutes.
10 whole
Yeah.
minutes.
10 minutes, not to mention that wouldn't have helped.
It'd be over anyways, right?
Yeah.
Because whoever casted Identify took
Yeah,
10 minutes, and that
because-
Well,
was
what if we
that
just
happened
all
before.
everyone
So
just strict? That way
That's a
it wouldn't
great
be
idea.
hot.
So,
I
you
think I ate
guys,
water, so if
you
you
would
get thirsty.
randomly find out that I have 3 legs.
One's the sword, you weirdo.
Oh, sorry, 4 legs.
you see a relatively large, very modified city. You see active construction going on where there are various devils of different sizes, around your guys' average size, who are like moving gates, and you hear clanging of iron on this infernal steel or whatever the metal is. You see bone walls being barricaded, and you hear in the distance, far distance, clanging of
Someone playing
swords
music?
and screams, echoing explosions. You have the distinct feeling that you guys aren't far from some type of battle.
I'm at an odd sense of like ease.
Interesting.
You're like, this sounds
there-
cool.
There's a large
I'm in a
gate.
fire. I love it.
There's a large open gate to the city, being guarded by several creatures that you guys have never seen before. One is this this purplish-looking humanoid that has a green beard kind of slung over its shoulder, and it has a big spear in its hands. And another looks relatively similar, just more crimson-colored, with an orange beard, and they're standing guard. Does anyone here speak Infernal?
I do now.
You do now. Let me check Orin.
I don't even have to look, because I know I don't.
Where is that?
Yes, I do speak Elvish and Undercommon.
Where did you find that?
The last page, if you're on the
Yeah,
app.
proficiency in training.
Well, not the last page, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, proficiency in training.
Orin does not either. Let me check.
For some reason, Chad does.
I speak Infernal, my lady.
Not even gonna look.
He's a basic white guy.
There's
way.
no point.
Never
Necron.
left like
I took a.
I took a lesson in college.
Yeah.
Necron
night
does.
school.
So Necron understands, and you understand.
Oh yeah, he does.
As these two devils say, or one of them says, "Halt! What is your business here, mortals?"
Oh,
Is he looking at us?
Man, if he would have
Is
said
he, like,
pleasure
looking
or
directly at
business.
Yeah, he's looking at the group of you, but none of you understand. You're just
I'm
here
gonna
like,
like awkwardly kind of like slowly keep walking forward because I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
they lower their spears to make like a cross, so you can't go
But
through
he's
that
small.
pushing path.
I'm about to say I'll just walk under it.
Just, instead of doing like the tips, they do
The bottoms of it. The bottoms of it.
If you guys want him to trespass, that's fine. He can.
I can't speak it.
Ruler. Ruler.
Just go ahead and roleplay with yourself for a while.
No.
Necron says,
Bad
"Wait, they're asking what we're doing here and call us mortals."
Bo!
More tiles.
Just like a boat.
I'm a fairy.
Boat?
I'm
Oh.
an immortal.
And then he speaks a language that you guys don't understand and says, "Hey, we're looking for a boat." You understand
Boat.
A boat.
the
Is it like certain languages where there's not a word for that thing?
It's like Spanish.
It's just da-na-na-na-na-na-na boat.
no. The devil says, "I don't have a boat.
A boat.
We're not asking you.
Boats are on the river, not in the city."
Can we rent? Ask him if we can rent one.
He asks if he can rent one. And
In
the
the city, just to be exact.
in the city.
To be exact for this thing.
The devil says, "Maybe, but most boatsmen and ferrymen would be at the river. There are docks behind this city."
How about lodging?
He says, "What about lodging?"
He's like, no one fucking stays in hell. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm on vacation, bro.
You can't sleep in the nether.
Let's be clear. Just describe Florida, because that's what it feels like.
California right now.
Or LA.
No.
You know? Hang on.
Monica, you're gonna date us.
We dated every session so
First
far.
Jimmy Carter, now this. Just,
He says, "Yes, there's an inn within the city."
okay. I believe we would like to do that and then attempt to find a boat to rent.
We believe we would like to do the inn and then get the boat.
Also, how is the magic? Like,
You get your own personal cage.
how would you rate it?
And also, can you rate the hotel?
Like,
Like, what's the Yelp on this? Oh, there are many Yelps.
Yeah.
It screams.
The devil says, "It's okay."
What is happening to myself?
I can't sleep.
You have to go down the main road and take a right, and it'll be the third building on the left. And they do have some pretty good food, actually. I've been there for the food, but the beds are a little uncomfortable.
is there?
And you can rent at the docks themselves.
Cool.
Just keep in mind, renting requires payments.
Do you have a currency exchange?
Can you ask him about? Wait, I don't even know what. I can't ask. We don't even know what the hell he's saying.
Well, we can ask the person.
Necron's communicating. You're like,
And Necron communicates to you guys what he says.
in Necron
Do they have a
fashion.
currency
Yeah.
exchange?
Do you
He
have a
says there's
currency
goop
exchange?
inside.
Yeah. He said there's goop inside. We're going for the goop.
No, but we have a few shops here that are marked, of course, in Infernal. I hope you can read it as well.
Jelly is a
And those places you can see if their patrons are willing to trade. I assume gold or electrum, whatever it is you mortals use for soul coins.
Soul coins. Ooh.
And Necron says that.
What happens when you steal a soul coin?
Well, I think. Can we
I think
go?
you just lose
Can
your
we go?
soul.
Or we have to-
Let me ask.
Yeah, they got a block.
Can we go in? Yes, I would. Yes.
Preach.
Let's go to the boats. Let's go to the boats and see what they want.
Go ahead. And the spears raise as one nods to the other.
I would like to. I don't know enough about it.
Okay.
Nothing you're picking up?
Seems to be. Sounds like he's holding out on something, but.
I'm going to show my
like he isn't.
appreciation.
Oh.
I leave.
That you just start walking in?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna follow him too.
Orin follows. Yeah.
I'm going to the
I was
boats.
gonna say to my show I appreciate like
Yep.
like a bow to each one of them.
I was ready.
I cast Sacred Flame.
Oh no.
They think it's like a massage.
May the
to them.
holy
It's like a massage. To them. Oh.
So as you enter the city, it seems strange. There's a mixture of what appear to be housing as well as, everything's made out of a mixture of bronze or brass, you can't quite tell, as well as bone and some petrified wood. It's strange, but there seems to be a mixture of residential and shops, and there's a decent amount of people on the main street here. We'll say about 7. You see that they're mostly devils. Beyond that, without a perception check, if you guys want to do a
Yeah,
perception
what is their
check, feel free.
species?
Devils.
Perception check to check their species.
I'll do it. I don't know what I'm going to perceive, but I'll do it.
They're
On
fun.
the side. It's an 18. It's good. An 18 plus 2 plus some stuff, but it just whoop.
I got a 17.
17. So you guys see there's some sort of devils from what you can tell. There is one tiefling, which is talking with a devil who seems to be trying to let me see here. Sorry, who seems to be trying to sell him something. But the tiefling is shaking his head.
I feel like someone's trying to sell me something.
Hey,
He's on to us.
guys, real quick, are you guys wanting to shop or anything, or are we just kind of?
I think we should go to the boats.
Are we going to go down tonight? Because we're all pretty tired.
Necron's like,
On one leg.
We can at least go see what they want for the boat.
I mean, sure, certainly, okay. Anyway, that's fine. I don't think there's a dock, is there? I think I didn't say there was a dock.
He said it was
there's
down
a
at the
dock
docks.
behind the city.
Okay, yeah,
So we'd have to go through the city to go behind the city to find
or
the
around the city.
What we can do
We're
is
already
in the city.
You just leave and they go
we can
around.
have some of us go get lodging for someone.
Well, hang on, before we do the lodging, that's why I asked, because I had this special rod I bought, cost me all of my gold. It said I can go to a safe place whenever I want, right here on the instructions.
And you see a little index card that says, this plane shifts you to an extra dimensional space that is safe for you and your companions. Blah blah.
Yeah. So like, if we want to do that instead of paying.
For how long?
How many of us are there?
2,
At
4,
least 3.
6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Plus Chad.
10, 11, 12.
9 was Chad.
Okay, so 9.
Plus 12. Because we have the baboon, tiger, and jack.
Oh, they wouldn't
They
come
can
with
stay.
us. They wouldn't come with us. That's just a waste. 22 days?
Does it have to be 20 days?
No,
Or up to.
we can end it early, but like once we leave, we can't activate it again for 10 days.
Okay.
So you might as well get your time out of it.
Well, let's see how much the exchange is here.
All right.
And then if we need it it sounds like in case of worst case scenario, we're back into a corner, we can
All
We start a fight.
hippity hop in.
Because
dip out.
we don't have any money really, so we're kind of the equivalent of beggars around here.
We're not fighting. We're
Yeah,
not.
we
why-
all have a soul coin. I have 2 for some reason.
Where did you get the soul coins?
Where'd
He
you
didn't.
Where'd
She
you
didn't. No one has
no,
to.
she.
I say we go to the boats and see what they want.
Okay. Well, let's go. Yeah, let's go to the.
We got it from Gurgit, remember?
No, he didn't give us soul coins. He gave
We
us
gotta,
rings.
we gotta go trade.
He gave you guys rings.
I thought he also gave us a ring soul coin.
He doesn't
No,
have-
we
he doesn't
got
have soul
rings.
coins.
Oh.
It costs us so to have a soul coin.
He gave you rings.
He has multiple.
If he had soul coins, I mean, whoo!
So what's the consensus? Sorry, who's
I guess the boat.
boat?
Yeah.
How do you guys get into the
Boats.
boats?
Who's gonna carry the boats?
How do you guys get into the boats?
Boats.
Well, I figure we go to the back of the city. If there's no path there, we can just go around.
So yeah, you guys go to the back. There's no exit. You guys have to go back through. And the 2 bearded devils at the
Oh,
gate
my exhaustion.
are snickering.
Is there anyone
Move.
in the city that speaks common?
Go on ahead and throw
And you
another
can talk with everyone in the
crucifix out
city.
I'm like, hi, do you speak common?
here. He's walking by everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
So you're
Hi.
saying hi to every
Hi.
devil you see?
The ones that look nice. The ones that
I
look
think
pretty.
a
Give me an
tiefling would
insight
be a
check
much
at
better.
disadvantage.
He's just walking around randomly.
Yeah,
If there's
anyone that looks
anybody
nice is trying
nice,
to con you, so I mean.
if there's anybody nice, how you doing?
Oh, are you sure at disadvantage? At advantage? I got a 20.
Roll again.
Oh no, I rolled both.
Oh.
One's a 20, one's a 9. You'll let me waste a 20 like that? Alright.
Use your charisma.
You always take a lucky feat.
Use your
Yeah.
charisma.
What was it?
You're a bard.
Insight.
Insight. Oh god, insight sucks.
Continue.
15.
15. You don't see anyone that's like smiling at you. No one looks particularly friendly. A lot of the, like, one devil is something made of bone with huge teeth. It has no skin, and it's as you kind of get near looking to see if it's smiling. No one looks friendly. You see that there are multiple buildings that have some infernal rune above it, but you can't read
Any
infernal.
tieflings?
There's the one tiefling that's here. Doesn't look particularly friendly, but not
Describe them.
Huh?
Describe the tiefling.
They're like purple hued. You see kind of jagged horns go out to the side. She is kind of smaller in stature, not small in stature like you two weirdos, but
Hey,
smaller.
enlarges. What the fuck is that?
Smaller in stature.
Like about height-wise,
Fast and large.
4'12".
Wait, so how tall?
No, like
I'm a little bird. I'm a
5'2".
little owl.
Oh, okay, that's right. I was
I'm
I
going
don't remember
to
its
go
back,
up
he's
to
supposed to
her
be that
and be like, "Excuse me, sorry. Do you speak
small.
common
So what
by
happened? Did a
chance?"
spell cast on you or something?
No, I'm not a little more.
Yes, what do you want?
Oh, you're not?
Hi, my
What
name's
the fuck
Luna.
happened?
Her eyes
She's
flip down
standing
at your
up. She's behind.
your hands in your eyes, and she does not extend her hand.
She like
He gave
sides
a
you
bird
up. She's
to
like,
play?
what do you want?
I picked the bird.
Oh.
Do you know the exchange rate of like gold coin, copper coin to soul?
She starts scowling, and then you see a somewhat malicious grin spread across her face.
I'm gonna roll that. Can I insight like
Yeah, you can insight.
to see if she's
as-
fucking lying?
yeah,
I don't know if I should hit
As
him.
she says, that is a very mortal thing of you to
Let him
ask. It depends on the person.
That's a 20.
20.
Not bad.
She seems to be above the board as she says, it depends on the person. There's there's the minting, the bank, if you want to call it that, below us, but there's no particular one soul coin is 10 gold.
Okay.
But typically it's thousands of gold per soul coin. Depends on the person.
Terrible exchange rate.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. I love your horns. Bye. And then I'm just gonna leave. Like I'm
I
like,
don't think modesty gets you anywhere here.
That's considered a rude comment in the house.
Yeah.
Right? You're supposed to say she's ugly.
it's the hells. I hope it's rude.
So
good job.
So you catch up to the rest of the group who's
Just
gone
trying to
behind the
fit in,
city.
Hey, bitch.
Who's gone behind the city. It takes maybe 15 minutes to get down the slope to the docks, and you guys see there are two ships there. One is kind of a large sailboat, and one seems to be a barge that has some crates and boxes upon it. There are a couple devils with wings, very small in stature, kind of flying around. One's a little bit large with like a flaming backside. One's really small, red in color, and you notice that this one's an imp. And then you see flying above about 4 or 5 somethings that you can't quite make. You can't quite make what they are, but they seem to be slightly bigger than imps. And you see on the two ships there are.
Sorry. I was just thinking the crosses were still just out there. Just glowing and vibrating.
So an old double walk my.
You see on the two ships, there are several devils or some types of creatures. On the sailing ship, you see that there's some type of creature wearing a brown hooded robe, holding some type of rod or staff that has flame coming, from the top of it, like it's a chimney almost.
Excuse me, sir. Pulls robe off.
Huh?
I was like, excuse me, sir. Pulls robe off.
So yeah, what you guys want to do?
Well, Necron's the guy to go. He's the guy.
For what?
He's the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got to lead. You got to lead party.
Oh, you want me to just ask how much it costs?
Yeah, we're looking. Just be like, hey, we were looking to rent. How much would you charge to take us down the river Styx? We're trying to get to level 4.
Yeah. Also, Necron. Your god is a demon, right?
No,
It's a god,
Okay.
actually.
it's a god.
It's a god. Yeah, but like a devil god.
It's just a guy.
I'm pretty sure you've summoned celestials and it's been a demon. So putting 1 and 1 together. Anyway, so with that knowledge, is it just like okay to kill in here? Like, is it frowned upon? It's the hells, I feel like.
I think it's just a daily occurrence.
My god has nothing to do with devils, demons, anything like that. I have no clue. I don't even know why I'm here, to be honest. I feel like I was kind of just dragged here.
Can I roll?
Well, you're kind of just reading the book.
Can I roll insight to see if he's bullshitting me? Because I recall the time he summoned the demon celestial, and I'm like, that's not normal.
Don't you
Something
bullshit me.
Oh, God, he's telling the truth.
You
Tell me
need
the
to
truth.
stop.
This is 4 plus, that is
Here.
12.
Roll this instead.
It seems to be above the board.
Okay. Alright. Got my eye on you.
So
I
we're all
appreciate
going to the 4th layer. Alright, and he goes up towards the wooden dock, and there's one of the bridges that leads up to the sail ship. And he slowly steps.
You
Are
took
you
it
going
off?
with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I hear.
Slowly, goes up, and the creature looks down.
Ahoy there.
Punch someone in the
one-
It's what's his name?
My
Our
wife.
ship guy.
Oh god, it's fucking
Knack.
Knack.
Knick-knack, that's how I was.
Knick-knack.
I almost said ack-crack.
Ass crack.
No, she's probably not alive anymore.
It's been 7
Or she's a queen and
years.
she really doesn't want it.
So, he goes up, and an infernal says, "What's up?" And,
What's good?
That kills
What's
him.
happening?
and the creature replies, "What do you want?" Or I suppose I can do his voice. What do you want? And Necron says, "Well, my group here wants to go to the 4th layer of hell. Can I say that? Wants to go to the 4th layer of this place, and we were wondering how much that would cost."
This fine establishment.
And the robed creature kind of looks, sizes everybody up. In soul coin or mortal gold, platinum?
Wait for the emergency to stop.
That was a lot.
I know, they're going.
Oh my
That's
god.
not good.
And Necron says, "Are we supposed to the soul ones or the?"
Both.
I don't have any soul coins yet.
Both.
That's good. Both? Both. And he replies, "It would cost for a group of your size the inconvenience of going to the 4th layer.
An inconvenience.
27 soul coins, or 67,500 gold,
What?
or an artifact, special service, you name it.
I'll give you a special service. I'll
Necron.
I'll go find a skate and oh, please.
Necron says, it's a lot of money, or a lot of soul coins, or an artifact, or a special service.
Okay. Well, I'll
How about 50?
I hear a
thank you.
trade.
And then he walks down.
Do I have anything? No, I don't.
Sure don't.
I have a slingshot.
So what are you guys,
You
what are
gotta
you guys
give it
doing?
some name that makes it
Well, next time we don't have any soul coins, just who's full run up 500 gold. Oren's like, hey, I'll do it.
To be clear, 67,500 gold.
That's fine. He's got it.
Does he?
Actually, I don't know. I can't see his anything.
I think I sent the picture. I think it had it. But let me.
I'm gonna say last time I checked, I think he was
What?
completely
Ask
broke.
him about what service could we provide
found
for
a
him to.
dragon
Who do we
lord,
need to
so
kill?
they're-
It's always who do we need to kill, never why do we need to kill.
Yeah. Well, we know why.
We don't care why.
He doesn't have quite enough gold to do it, but he has the majority.
Where does he get us?
Huh?
If we drain his pockets
He
completely
has
empty.
60,000.
We could just kill someone and boom, bam, in and out, stab a baby. What do we gotta do?
Let's go back to the city.
Necron
Yeah, let's go ask.
goes back up. Do we have to kill a baby or a boom? What was it?
What's the service? Let's ask him.
Oh, yeah.
What service? And the
Does he need business or pleasure?
the
Skate
creature
appears, hello.
says.
I knew you were here.
The creature says, if you wish to provide a service, I'm not going to do the job for you and discover what it must be. I don't need something you do.
How do you not need something, but then said you want a service?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, we'll do.
you ask.
You did?
Yes.
We accept trades of services.
Yeah. We accept trades and services,
But we don't need any trades of service.
But literally,
I
it's
mean-
like, but you got to figure what that is.
Well, I don't think
I'm
it's
not
the business. I think this is just some dude with the boat.
Do you want me to complain?
Is there
Little do
another
we know
boat
he's
we
just
can
a
talk to?
deckhand and
Another boat
has
guy?
nothing to do
There's
with
a
anything.
barge.
Let's go talk around the barge. This guy's not fucking helping. Shit.
We could always go to where it sounded like there was a war.
No.
Go to the war and see if they're just dropping coins. I mean, if they're dead, they don't need it.
We can only
I
carry a
can.
certain amount though.
We can have
And I was
Monica.
thinking
We can
what
have Monica
you guys
dancing.
do hear the battle raging even closer, seemingly from beyond the other side of the river.
I get giddy like a little kid that just got a piece of candy.
You trying to
Don't sneeze.
Don't do it.
Don't do
think
it.
about elephants
Pepper.
I
and
mean,
their long trunks.
Remember,
Pepper,
rigor
pepper,
rigor
pepper,
mortis.
pepper, pepper, pepper.
I get very giddy like a little kid.
No? You didn't sneeze, did you?
okay.
Of course it worked.
So you guys go to the barge then?
Ready to.
Yeah.
Sure.
So the barge isn't currently connected to the docks, but there are a few people aboard that you can like kind of shout at.
On this one, Margaret's gonna go ahead and just not be on guard. She already has memory problems.
Oh yeah, Necron doesn't go either because he can't fly, but he just shouts, "How much to go to the fourth layer of this place?" And
Or vacation.
which
I'm taking my
It's a free service we
grandkids.
provide.
I'm taking the kids out to see. They've never been.
I heard level 4 was better.
out of the creatures that you can see, there's one that appears to be, you see partially bone, you see skin and like more flesh, as well as huge horns. The skin seems to be sewed on.
Oh.
Great.
And this creature doesn't respond. It just looks
You
down.
need me to finish that sew job for you?
I can mend. Want me to mend
I
that
can
for you?
try.
Seems to
So-
look down as another hooded figure walks forward, this time just with a staff that isn't flaming. And this one very, very gaunt looking in the face, almost like skeletal. What was the question? Oh, Necron said how much.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth layer,
He responds, "We are not going to the fourth layer, not today at least.
Well, then when?
It will be several weeks.
You can go do your
Wait.
thing and just fast track this.
We would do it for 20 soul coin.
That's less than the other guy.
What
but
if we
Do you need
provided
any
protection
service?
on your boat as we travel?
We do not need your protection."
Looks like you're falling apart to me.
There's
That's the other guy.
there's a giant
Not to
hole.
mention you can't speak.
There's a giant hole.
and
This
for
is all going
Yeah.
through.
Necron's being a conduit.
How's about we offer some good old fashioned TLC?
Can we offer you TLC?
Testicles, livers.
No.
Comfortable.
Do you need any services done in exchange?
Do you need any services and then you can take us? No, we're leaving very soon.
Do you know anyone that would exchange services for coin?
Do you know anyone that would exchange services for coins? Perhaps Barrow would.
Where do I
What the
find them?
fuck is borrow?
It's
Where
just
is
the other guy we
And
talked to.
Necron says, who's Barrow or where can we find them? And he points with a skeletal finger towards the sailing boat that you were just conversing
Is
with.
that the same bitch that told us?
Alright, thanks. For fucking nothing.
Thanks for nothing.
Don't!
No, he says,
He would.
Thanks.
I mean, he would.
Thanks. And then turns around.
Well,
What you guys doing?
We're kind of in a pickle, aren't we?
we are in pickle, Rick.
Well, let's go talk to the sailing boat guy and see if we can
Maybe we can trade him
convince him or
something.
kill him.
We're not killing anything.
He's a
We're not.
Steal his boat.
I agree with killing.
Nope.
I'll do it.
look. It's like
Can I manifest a ruler into the game world?
No.
You have no magic here.
yeah.
Literally.
If I could just.
Your threats are empty in this world.
Allah, your God is speaking to you.
What you guys doing?
For what it's worth, guys, I'm kind of tired.
But we don't got any soul coin.
But we are tired.
We can try and
Necron says, "I'm really tired."
And yeah, Necron's
He has another exhaustion.
He's literally the only
We wouldn't have this problem if you were better at talking to people and getting us the service to do.
He's the only one who can actually speak right now, so.
Listen, I've never been the charismatic one. We had one of those, and then he turned into a bear or something. And
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh.
I was like, what?
We had a
He
druid.
turned into a sex bear
He did.
and permanently on the island. But let's be honest, this soul
Surely
most
that
likely
was-
went to hell.
can you just do that teleport thing and
Yeah. Alright, guys, you
we
ready?
can
Sure.
sleep?
Alright.
Are we ready for nap
I
time?
don't know how I feel about this.
Alright.
Teleportation
gonna
makes me
chloroform us?
uncomfortable.
Alright, okay, I'm so excited,
So you
I started
It's
screaming.
anticlimactic, just
Everybody cops out.
so you
He does all this stuff and then goes to and then just softly puts it down.
you activate it and you feel the magic trigger and then die down with no effect.
Are we there yet?
got con, guys. It was all of my goals.
Oh no.
Carvis says, "How much gold?"
113,000.
Jesus Christ, we could have went on
That's
the boat.
more than the other one. That's 60,000.
should I go monkey and just like steal a boat?
No, we're
Alright,
trying
so it sounds
to
like we need to lie about this staff and use this staff to sell it.
What if it just doesn't work in the house? It could just be it doesn't work in the house.
But if we sell it, we can get on the boat and go where we need.
But what if it works? Then we could use it later.
Okay.
And we could just kill things.
We could always just come back and steal it and then leave.
We could.
So then we get coin, we go to level 4, and then we come back and get the staff too.
When in hell.
I'll be real honest, I'm not picking my staff up.
I mean, what are we gonna do? Go to hell? Oh wait, we're already there.
If someone wants to loan me 113,000 gold, I'll let you use it.
It's in the mail.
It's in the mail. It'll get there.
Yeah.
Snail mail.
Could it be that
Griffin X is in the air right now flying it.
Yeah,
So
right.
you-
Could it be that the person who sold it to you had previously used it and it's still recharging?
I mean, I bought it off screen. Not likely.
I don't know what off-screen means,
It's
Margaret,
been well
but
over
okay.
a week. It's been well over a week since I bought it.
Carva says, listen, I don't want to do this, but I can put 30,000 down for the travel. We'll just need someone else to come up with 37.5.
How much is in?
37.5? What's it?
67.5.
67.5.
How much money?
I mean, again, you got 113. You can have them.
No, that's
Alright,
what you. What's his
seeing
name?
as-
Seeing
What's
as
his
we
name
don't
that
have
has
a
so much?
magic place to sleep, I kind of just want to do things by the book here. If there's a book.
Well, let's.
Well, of course
I'll
there's
pay
books,
the. I give
there's
the.
libraries.
Guy
Well,
go.
they're not leaving yet. Is the thing. They're not leaving for another week.
Well, no, it was the one guy.
It was the other boat.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, we're talking about the
Yeah.
guy leaving now.
Who is it that was offering 60,000?
I'll pay
The
the.
first one.
Yeah, I'll pay the guy his fare. I'll give
Okay.
him his 60.
You're taking
67.
67.5 out of you?
Yeah.
What was the guy's name? Kill him. Didn't take it back.
We don't know how to get there, so we'll do it afterwards.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Once we get off of it.
Yeah, we had to figure out how to get there first.
Yeah.
So you go up with Necron, and Necron says something in Infernal, and then the creature says something in Infernal, and then holds out his hand to you to accept the gold.
Just kidding.
Hold
He
on.
never said we couldn't take it back, so we put it in his hand, and
Along
then
with
he
that,
has
can I
to
also give him
give
a
us the
boomerang?
service, and then we just take it back.
What would
Yeah,
He
we did
dimension
you a
shift.
service.
Yeah.
Now we're taking our service back.
dimension shifts it away? I'm like, oh yeah. I played
It's
this
like
game before.
GTA. You get him in the car, finish, and then you kill him.
Shit.
You get your money
I like
back.
how it doesn't take out the total.
Oh, that's annoying. You hand him the gold and copper and silver, whatever.
Yeah.
He says to Necron, "When do we leave?" And Necron says, when are we leaving? Now?
Now.
Or
We could probably
You can sleep on the boat.
Sleep
Sleep on the
doors?
boat.
Is there enough room to sleep on the boat?
Yeah, there's enough room.
Sleep on the boat.
Are you saying that, or is Necron saying that?
That's me. You're just looking at the boat. There's enough room to sleep on top.
It's a me.
It's a me.
Hi.
What do we do?
So, what's
Sleep on
happening?
the boat.
Sleep on the boat?
Sleep on the boat.
Okay, we'll sleep on the
Sleep on
boat.
the boat?
Sleep on a boat.
I mean, what's going to
Sleep on
happen?
the
You're
boat.
going to get nightmares because you're going deeper
I'll
into
sleep in the
hell.
bird's nest.
There's no
On the boat.
boat.
She makes
First on
one.
the boat.
Sleep on
You
the
made
boat.
some little thing on top.
Andrew, are you fine to sleep on the boat?
Yeah.
Alright. So, you guys get on this small sailing ship. There's enough room for you guys to sleep. And
Just gazed.
It's the druid.
Just graced us with her presence. Come here.
the ferryman, as it were,
Bastard.
just goes to the back where there's a small area for him to lean, and he puts his staff into the water, and it starts to move around him, and the boat starts to move, and you guys start
Why'd the
Start
boat
going.
rise?
I want to watch it very carefully to learn how he's doing all this.
give me an
We're gonna
Arcana
take
check
the
or
staff.
investigation.
I help?
16 to plus. I want to say my investigation is at least 5. Yeah. So 21, 23.
23. So we'll have you start watching. So you're watching and trying to figure out how it's doing
Taking
stuff.
mental notes. Okay, I do this. Put stuff there.
So you guys start sailing down the river Styx, which is a sluggish, dark river that seems to cleave Avernus in two. You see it winding ever so slowly with a fetid, sickly, sweet smell. Every breath feels like you're inhaling ash. And while the river seems silent, as you guys are now getting further from the city, you feel like you can hear moaning from within its murky depths. And
Can I like prestidigitation the air in front of us?
if you want to
to
stop
clear?
paying attention to
Okay, never mind.
So we're all chilling out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got some questions I want to ask Necron.
yeah, go for it.
Cool. Hey, Necron, right quick. Your god's the god of death, right? Your god's out of death, right?
Puts his book back. Who? What?
Yeah, your god. He's god of death, right?
Yeah.
Well, I recall while you were in the book, and we went to a mountain and did a bunch of things. We got an amulet where V-Dog, kind of my arch nemesis apparently. He was somehow serving the god of death. I was wondering if you could, I don't know, talk or pray to him or something and try and get some info out of him about what's going on.
I don't really know V very well, so I don't know how to pray to
I
him.
meant your god of death.
Oh, that makes more sense. And I can try if that's really something that's important to you.
It was doing quite a lot. I can't read from
I think it's a 9.
Oh, shit.
It doesn't count.
Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah.
There's cops.
Yeah.
Some rules are automatic rolls.
He's whipping this guy out.
So he is going to go ahead and do the thing.
Oh, jeez.
What's on the boat?
Heroic inspiration. That's
Us.
I'm on a boat.
So he is going to cast Divine
I'm
Intervention.
hating us.
Why
I'm
intervention?
on a boat.
Be
Right.
flappies.
I was commuting, right?
One moment. That's a spell, right?
Yeah. I mean, fuck it. If divine intervention, if he starts answering questions right now, fuck it.
I'm on a boat like Leo.
He doesn't have commune.
Oh, well, what a shame.
Why no? Divine Intervention.
Well, roll it and
Let's see what happens.
Never thought I'd be on a boat.
Not the cat is a bard.
Oops.
She likes to sing because she likes to joke.
So he starts praying. What did you want me to ask?
what's up? What's going on with V-Dog?
He's a quiet prayer. He doesn't. God, it's me. He's just.
And he's actually falling asleep.
Like minutes goes by and we're like, he don't hear anything. We're like, guys, I think he's actually asleep.
Sure.
No
And then he
answer.
falls off the boat.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I can. Trying to see how often. Oh, after I sleep, I can try again, and I can keep doing that in perpetuity.
Yeah, go give her a nap then. And if you happen to have community, just swap the spells around.
I can speak with Dad. We can kill him.
Oh, that's not the god of death. I think the god of death. That's just
Oh
him.
yeah, that's just him.
And he already did.
Aren't we all inside?
A little.
I am when I walk up to something saying you have to be this tall to ride the road.
Man, that would suck.
Hidden large on that, yeah.
Yeah. You'll
You
never
have,
tell
to be,
me.
you have to be what?
Is that why you have enlarged
Yeah.
and reduced? Yeah.
Theme parks, fucking.
Six Flags,
Yeah.
That stuff.
So specific.
What are you doing? What? Come here. I can't bet you from down there. You have to come up here.
Alrighty. He goes down for a nap. You're asking what's on the boat? Not much. It's pretty void. It's essentially like a large rowboat. It's sailing ship is a little bit of a
Almost like a
overexaggeration.
Viking
Row.
boat.
It's
Right.
he's literally
Yeah.
just like the.
Oh, like in
dude.
Italy or whatever.
He has a staff in the water, and he wouldn't be surprised if it happens to be an oar rather than a staff. Other than that, I mean, there's not much. There's
But it's like
some
really
ropes and a little bit of rigging, but no actual sails or
Okay.
no masts.
What real quick, I have a sleeping bag because of my starting equipment.
Uh-huh.
What's that made out of? For no particular reason.
I don't know.
It's not water resistant material, is it? No, okay, what a shame.
You jump in the river.
Okay, so
Well, I don't know why the first thing that popped in my mind was like the Willy Wonka, where like things started getting like really fucking crazy when they were in the boat.
no. So
he's just
Like decapitated chicken.
we'll start seeing a lot of like illusions and stuff.
What was it that he kept saying on the?
No one knows where we're going. Oh no.
He was
So-
like enjoying himself too.
So you guys start sailing, and Necron is definitely going to sleep. Is anybody else long resting or
If it's
short
all-
Me,
resting?
I'm exhausted.
Is there like a under area I can get to?
No, like a giant robot.
No,
No, okay, it's a shame.
I mean, if I can
it's like a
comfortably
giant
take a long
rowboat, but
rest,
slightly higher than usual wall or sides, I should say.
Bow.
Well, I guess I'll just get
Starboard.
in the middle if possible and hopefully no splashing happens.
Okay.
And I'll go take a nappy nap too.
I'm gonna take a nap, but after I store some spells.
Is there like a little front, like how Viking boats have, where they have like a little front? What's that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just sit on top of that and just
Okay.
nap up there.
Why don't you just give me a survival check, or give me a dexterity check, in fact.
Okay.
damn, you lose your owl too.
Okay, I reincarnate. Fine.
Oh jeez.
Is it Dex?
Yeah, dex check.
15.
15. Okay, so you feel pretty safe up there, even with the boat rocking a little
I
bit.
had my talons, I just grip into it.
Yeah, he seems to be a good boatsman, to
Okay,
be
cool.
honest.
So, or in chat, I guess, take that.
He better be.
I know, I also
Right.
just, I can also just keep watching and not sleeping. I was like, okay. What you gotta do back there? Just like,
So, you guys pull out the little bit of water and food, or decent amount of water and food that you guys have.
if
Take
you
your
need more
long
water,
rest.
create water.
More importantly, actually, literally a spell. Orin has create food and water
Oh yeah.
stuff.
So cast it.
Yeah, I guess.
He casts it and it fails.
That's annoying.
Well, that's never happened before. As that failed, but everybody can recover 1 level of exhaustion since we have food and drink. If you happen to be exhausted.
We'll see.
Does it count as a long rest or not? Long rest. Long rest.
Do
Long
I
rest,
see?
everybody.
Do I see his spell fail?
Who's?
Alright.
Orin?
Mark.
Is it Orin?
Orin,
That's
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I
Some lady.
insight that? If it has anything to do with
You can arcana
his
it.
god
Oh,
in the
religion.
house?
You can religion it. Oops.
$18.
18. It's hard to tell. You think it may just be some effect of the hells. You're not sure what exactly, if it has more to do with his goddess or the hells itself, or one out of every 4 men have some amount of
Performance issues.
performance-related issues.
Oh my god.
Not me.
After you guys rest for probably 8 hours or so, you guys wake and find that much of the landscape hasn't changed. Beyond you guys are seeing a little bit more mountains in the near distance. The boat does, after a little bit, grind to a halt. As it runs aground, there seems to be some type of bar that's in the middle of this river Styx, and the Barrow, the ferryman, says, "Oh, a toll, of course." And this green kind of large statured, short but very pudgy, kind of porky, devil of some kind with sharp teeth and sharp nails, pokes his head up from the little island
As it
of
pokes
sorts.
him.
And says, "Oh, Barrow, it's you." And Barrow says, "Yes, I am taking these fellows to Phlegethos upon their request." And the strange green devil says, "What do you desire in the hells?" Kind of looking at all of you.
To get to level 4.
In
That's what I desired.
common? Yay.
Oh my god, it's a natural common speaker!
That's what I desire. To get to level 4.
Just visiting to level 4.
He's like, listen. Listening to you speak common is all I desire.
She came.
I heard level 4 has better
Charisma
reaches.
check.
Give me a charisma.
Oh my god.
Or a persuasion. Or actually deception.
Why not all?
Persuasion or deception if you're lying. You tell me which.
No, she's just actually relieved. She's like, I don't understand what these people are saying.
What were my options again?
Persuasion, or if
Persuasion
you're lying,
or
deception.
Persuasion? Well,
If you're
whatever.
telling the truth by saying your
If your
reason for
deception
visiting
is
the
higher,
hells
you
is
should
to hear
magically start lying.
Well, whatever. It's a 26.
26.
Yeah.
He says, "Another lie. You know, lying in a plane filled with lies is foolish,
That was perception. That was persuasion.
especially to a servant of the Lord of Lies."
I mean, when in
When in hell, do as
hell,
people do.
as the
Whoa.
When in hell.
when in Baldur's Gate, do as the gates do.
Do you want to pass, or do you want to keep playing these foolish games?
Oh, I'd love to pass. You asked us. We were just
Then
passing.
why are you visiting the hells?
To
Don't
get to
you
the
think it's
fourth-
a level
get to
four?
the fourth plane.
Why?
Why do you
I
need
haven't
to know?
gotten that far yet.
Should we be truthful?
Trick question, why do you need to
Give
know?
me deception. Give me deception.
Say full transparency.
I completely forgot why we're going.
I
I've completely
That's why I asked this
I have
morning.
no
I was like,
idea.
why are we
You know why
here?
we're here.
I forgot.
Well, fuck this.
Me as a
dice.
person forgot.
Fuck that die.
You said deception?
Yeah.
Oh, poor bad.
Let's just say I didn't deceive this man. I now won. Fuck that dice. It's just for looks
21.
now.
Oh no.
Lies. Lies.
Those
lies.
test rolls were beautiful, and that first one that mattered. One.
Rise. And you see.
I'm already standing.
You see. You hear as something starts to
That's a
rise
short
from the
joke.
river, as little splashes of the water starts touching the boat, getting onto the decks, and you see the ferryman step back as a large winged dragon comes out of the river and aims its snoot, cute little snoot, right at you guys. "I will give one more chance. One of you tell me your reason for being here. No
Can you
lies."
remind me, honestly? I honestly forgot.
We're gonna get Xigasha.
You are here to protect them and help them in their mission. That is your purpose. Everybody
Oh,
else,
what was their mission?
everybody else is here for the mission of wanting to free Xigasha.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping you'd word it in a different way. Yeah.
Mm.
We want to kill Xigasha.
You're saying that, and also I will need everybody to.
I'm
No!
gonna say we're looking for Xigasha.
Say the truth!
Because we are looking for Xigasha.
We are looking for Xigasha.
You see him flit his eyes towards the dragon, and the dragon lowers the boat, kind of rocks.
I'm gonna tell him I used to be Xigasha. And he's gonna know it's not a lie too.
I was Xigasha. I'm looking for my body.
I wish Xigasha. I'm looking for Xigasha.
I appreciate your candor
Rulers!
and extra information.
Why does
You
my
may
brain-
pass. And he drops, and the boat kind of lurches to the side to start going around the sandbar.
Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass.
And you guys continue.
I found
Then the
another
song starts
one.
playing.
Let's lock him with it. Oh, maybe they would. That'd be so cool if they took us there.
There are like 12 other Shigashas.
You were just one of
You
the
weren't the
many.
only
It's like you
one.
think you're the first to wish to be Xigasha.
Yeah.
You fool.
Because most of them didn't have a second wish.
With,
Or
With that.
other ones.
as you travel further down the Styx, the heat fades somewhat, the mountains start surrounding you, and you can tell that you guys have been going downhill. Eventually you find yourselves in a canal of sorts, and I do need... Everybody here is good aligned, right?
No.
Not evil line.
What?
Yeah.
Chaotic.
I would
Yeah,
say
not evil,
I
I
would
should
say
say.
I'm good. I'm super good.
Sure.
I've
Alma,
Huh?
Orin.
Well, maybe Necron, actually.
No, Orin's good. Or whoever you just said, Necron. Alma, Orin, Houdini, Carva, Lost Boy, Lunabelle, Margaret, Necron,
Chad.
and Chad. Thank you.
Chad is actually pure evil. He's just lawful.
All of you,
He'd do anything for Margaret.
all of you take.
Anything. No matter how many
I
women and
believe
children he has to kill them.
That I'm good.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you know, we.
Let me find you here.
Where would you even look at your alignment in here?
It doesn't matter. You're good or neutral.
Oh.
So everybody here takes 8 points of fire damage. However, everybody except
Necron.
Necron only takes 4 points because you all have rings of fire resistance.
Oh, we
Necron
just
takes
straight-
the whole thing.
We just straight up take it.
You take 4 points.
So in total, we take
Um,
4 points.
Yes, in total you guys take 4 points, including Lost Boy.
I'm resistant to hell damage though.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I was sure.
It's crazy.
I
You,
was
already-
Xigasha.
you can't double up on resistances, unfortunately.
So just 4
Probably
damage.
fortunately, yeah.
You double up so much that you actually gain back life.
As various bits of your guys' person starts scalding you, it was easy to not notice for a bit as it started warming up, but Alma, your daggers, crossbow, and rapier are glowing red hot, and causing you damage as long as you keep them on your person. Orange shield, Houdini shield, Carva's shield, Lost Boy's battle axe, crowbar, the new sword, and a short sword. Lunabelle, shield, mace, crossbow, manacles. Margaret's half plate armor, dimensional shackles.
Oh, the
helmet,
manacles
comprehending
are in
mandibles.
the.
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
Necron's
So I
daggers,
have my
half plate
daggers on
armor,
me.
maul, and shield. As they start burning you guys.
We all have bags of holding, so it's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start.
I'm just
Ow,
gonna put
So
them
you
on his
start putting stuff in
bag.
there.
Rob,
You can't put sharp things in the bags of holding, but you can put them in a normal bag. and
remind me,
just-
what remind me?
Well, they're going in my
yours
backpack.
were
Because the sword is in its own pocket dimension.
half plate armor, dimensional shackles, and your helm of comprehend.
What'd you say? The mace is short? Because the mace is usually
Runabelle,
like they're not
mace,
like
yeah.
moon, like
Yeah,
morning
Morning
stars.
stars.
Yeah. So
Yeah, none of
would you
that's-
say it's the mace is sharp?
Oh, sharp? No, I wouldn't call it
All
sharp.
right. Well then I.
Damn, it's like a baseball bat.
It's just
basically.
sword.
Yeah, that's
so,
what.
so Lost Boy, your short sword and your new sword. Alma, your daggers and rapier. Necron's daggers. Everything else can go in bags of holding.
Y'all carry my
But
stuff?
of note, Margaret and Necron, their armors are starting to scald them.
Yeah.
So
This will have to just.
take off. So you guys take that stuff off.
This be a great day for
trying,
great day for skate if you was here.
He's like,
You said get
Um,
naked?
And
Already.
you guys find yourself in this canal of sorts with a deep bottom, high walls, and looking over the walls of the canal, you see the tops of a mix of cobblestone and iron towers, and you hear the hubbub of a huge, huge city nestled in this mountain range that you guys have slowly come down. You guys have entered the second layer of the Nine Hells. With that, we will leave it. We'll see you guys next week.
Woo!